Hello, this video will be about Pisspot Ashley. We have found some new information, some voice recordings and screenshots, and they are not good at all. You can tell there is a lot of anger and child neglect in these voice clips. The reason why I am showing you this is because this tells you, from Ashley's own mouth, on what she is like, and why we do what we do. So I know a lot of you get triggered with Ashley, so I would advise, if you do, please do not watch. I know a lot of people stick around for the kids, and to see if they are okay. I know a lot of you gets worried as she is sharing a room with two grown men, one who is not from any blood relation, and then Ashley stated that she is always in the truck at night. From these screenshots, the clip I am about to show you is Ashley telling someone that her and Neil can get high, but only separate and not together, so they can't both be high. She also states that Neil got high and went to bed, and she just went out in the truck. You left your daughters in a room by themselves with Neil when he was that high. He went to bed, then you went to your tuck.
In fact, we even had this conversation with our social worker that we could both get high, just not like together. I could get high and he could stay sober, which he pretty much was last night. And I got really stoned. He took care of the kids. Go figure. He is really stoned last night. The night before last, I wasn't really high. He got to go to bed and be high and all that crap. I stayed out in the car and chilled, period. You know, that's just all there is to it. They're just full of shit is what it is. And I don't give a shit if they reported me to CPS. Like I said, at least I now have someone to file charges on.
And we are all worried on how she treats her eldest daughter. She puts her youngest up on top, wants to put her oldest one in jail, wants someone to just take her away. I am going to quickly play a clip on her and her daughter's recent argument. This should not be on a stream. You should have shut your camera off and dealt with the situation in private.
What? Close the door. The heater doesn't work. Shoot. Why are you looking all depressed? What's up?
Nothing. I just wish I had $10. That's all.
You wish you had $10. Why?
I don't wanna.
After you bullied your sister yesterday and she took her damn brand new shoes back and returned them because of you?
I didn't make her.
Oh, yeah, right. You were sitting here bullying her.
She got 2 other items.
You were bullying the hell out of her and she took her shoes back. You think I'm going to give you $10? Please. Any of y'all would give her $10 for that? Any of y'all? Show of
Dad
hands.
gave you $10. Dad gave you $10.
I don't care. It was not for
He gave
you.
you 25 actually.
Laura?
Because he was mad about Lindy.
Yeah, we're all mad about Lindy because Lindy decided to not only return the shoes, but she lost $46 damn dollars.
36.
36. Still, and it's because of your mouth.
I just want to quickly butt in. If she returned the shoes, how did she lose the money? You are using this argument to get sympathy, and you are baiting your oldest daughter to get more angry, because if you know she kicks off easily, why would you do this on a stream, and not sit her down and talk to her? Also, you have showed your other daughter to listen to bullies by returning the shoes. Never run away.
You got 3-4 pairs of damn shoes.
No, I
Her shoes are falling apart.
Mine are.
Yours are not.
Yes, they are. Look at this hole.
You got another pair, Laura.
No, I don't. These are my only pair. My other ones got thrown away because they're messed up.
So you threw shoes away?
Yeah.
And nobody told me about
broken.
anything.
They're broken.
And nobody told me about
One
anything?
of them was showing all my toes.
You know what? Now you damn sure get $10 comes use that buy you the shoes.
I
Am I
need
wrong?
new shoes though. Look, Lindy doesn't even have a hole in her.
Lindy's are falling apart. She needs shoes. You need shoes too. You know what? We'll get you shoes. We will go tomorrow, in fact. And you know what? You're not getting $10 out of me.
Why not?
Because you're hateful. You were being hateful to your sister yesterday, and she took her shoes back.
I was telling her to take the other 2 items that she bought back.
No, I gave her $100 and I told her she could spend it all. I didn't say Laura come in and
you
say,
let me spend $100?
because you're irresponsible.
I'm not. She's my irresponsible.
No, not with me.
This is where her anger comes from. You are giving your youngest $100, and then your oldest says, "Why did you not give me $100? Then your reply was, "Because you are hateful." This is where her anger comes from. With her little sister, she is jealous of her, as she gets more love and attention. No wonder she goes on the way she does with her sister. Favoritism.
$8.
She's not irresponsible with money like that. You go blow it on toys.
No, I wouldn't.
You come back with a screwed up pair of shoes like you did last time. You gonna hear this kid?
Because you wouldn't let me buy the shoes I wanted.
No,
They're the
you're not
only ones
buying
that
those
fit
kinds
me.
of shoes.
They were winter boots. I need winter boots.
You don't need winter boots.
Yeah, I do.
No, you need tennis shoes before you need winter boots. Thank you. Stop arguing. Now, am I wrong?
Dad said you give me $10 one day.
No, that's between you and Dad. I ain't nothing with it. Oh, no, don't talk to me about $10.
But he gave you 25 of his own money. So Libby would shut up.
You know what? I'm about to put you in the truck and make you sit in there all day.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh. You're pissing me off.
I just want $10.
It's $10 for me.
You have enough.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I do not.
You have more than $200.
I don't care. I need $50 million. You got $50 million? Then I'll be all right. I'll be said. I'll give you $10.
I'll send you my $1 back.
$1 sitting right there.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Where, huh?
Up there.
No, it isn't.
Well, then I don't know where it went.
I gave it.
You want a damn dollar? I'll give you your dollar.
No, I want 10.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Can I please have 5?
No,
Please?
no.
Please.
I said no.
Please.
No.
Please.
You know what? You're going to end up doing some stuff today you don't like to do. Keep it up.
Please. Can I have $5? Please.
You want to be grounded for the rest of the day.
You never even paid me for the times I went parking lot panhandling with you.
Yes, I did.
Nuh-uh, you only paid me
You got
once.
slushies and all that shit.
No? You
Yeah.
said you paid me money.
Or I'd get out of my face.
Please, can I have $5? It's only 5.
No, I said no.
Please.
I said absolutely not.
Please.
No.
Please.
Think about that before we do shit to your sister.
Please.
No.
Please.
Uh-uh.
Please. Please.
You keep it up, and I'm going to throw the scooter in the fucking trash.
Can I please have $5?
I said no.
Please.
Oh,
Please.
you wonder where my sanity went?
Please.
That's all you want to do.
Only
No.
5. Only $5. You have that.
I know I've got it, and it's not for you. People. I'm insane.
That's all I want, please.
That's why I'm insane. Right there.
Please, that's all I want.
All I want is for you to hush and not be talking to me right now because you're whining and crying and you're an ass to Lindy. No. I'm not rewarding your negative behavior.
And you rewarded her bad behavior?
She didn't get rewarded.
Yeah, she did.
No, she
Gave
didn't.
her
I
$100.
give her $100 buy shoes and outfits with. And you want the money right now? And you went what you did yesterday? No. Absolutely not. No. You're not going anywhere for shoes today.
Please. I at least found $5.
I said no.
Please.
You don't want to have this kid? This is what I deal with. Please, 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 please. I say no. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. Start kicking shit and you're going to get your ass beat. I don't care who says anything about that. I will spank her ass today. Think I won't? Think I won't? You need to hush? You're digging yourself a hole. Laura, Why don't you want to? You're not getting $5. Absolutely not. Nope. Really didn't mean for this video to start my kid doing this crap. I know I'm not neglecting her, nothing. I'm not giving her $5 because of the way she was with Linda yesterday. Plus, she ain't done anything around here.
I cleaned this up.
You clean what up? Your bed? Oh boy. Get in there and do some damn dishes, maybe.
You do that. You're the mom.
See what I got? An 11-year-old that won't do shit.
And every time I clean, you sometimes say you'll pay me, but you never do.
I always pay you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You don't pay me money whenever you say you will.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Last time you said you'd pay me $5 and you didn't. So you still owe me.
I'm not giving you $5, $10. Shut up.
Oh,
I don't owe you shit.
yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You said you'd give me $5 last time
Abel.
you cleaned something.
I'm going
And
to
you
lose my shit.
didn't.
40 viewers. 3 people commenting. Hi, trolls. You getting your show? Getting your morning funnies here? Because I'm not giving it to her?
Please. If I clean, can I please get $5?
No.
Please.
You got to clean the whole damn room to get $5.
No, you will.
No, man. No, I don't.
I'm not cleaning up your stuff at least.
You got to clean the whole damn room.
That's easy.
Well, then get off your ass and do it.
No, you do it.
See?
You're the lazy one.
Oh, I'm the lazy one?
You
Okay.
never clean.
Yes, I do.
I clean more than you.
You don't clean. You don't do shit, Laura.
I clean more than you.
You know what? You're grounded for the rest of the day. You're staying in. No, you're done. Screw you. I told you were digging a hole, didn't I? Oh, I told you were digging a hole. I told you. Stop picking everything off the damn bed. Come pick it up. Come pick it up. Y'all won't see me, Marguerite. So she doesn't understand that mom is not going to give her money just for her being an asshole to me. And being an asshole to me. And whine and cry. She whine and cry as she wants to. That doesn't mean I'm giving in. Now she's stuck inside with me all day.
No one said they'd give her $5, Ashley.
So here's what. We haven't bound to her ass. I stood my ground today and she went apeshit. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not bowing down to that child anymore. I don't care who says what. Because until you come here and you parent her, you have no say. I haven't touched her. I ain't beating on her. I ain't doing shit. I will yell at her. Oh, yeah. I'll yell at her. Because she started yelling at me first.
No, you're just going to say you're going to murderate her.
She
Okay.
gets elevated. I get elevated. Oh, yeah. I called whore, bitch. Told her nobody loves you.
And where does she learn that from? She learns it from her mother.
It comes out of her mouth.
Where is she now, Ashley?
Yeah.
Where is she?
She tells me a lot. She can't wait till I die.
You don't have to put your hands on her to be abusing her.
Elder
Mental and
sister
emotional abuse.
kill herself all the time. But I'm supposed to give her what? I'm supposed to give her what exactly? I should have slapped her in her fucking face is what I should have done.
Oh,
I should
wow.
have knocked the shit out of her.
Can you stop?
I won't, and she knows it.
This is painful for a lot of us to watch, I know. And it's absolutely ridiculous. Ashley, you are making yourself look like a 12-year-old that's throwing a fit with another 12-year-old. The only purpose that you have in doing this is to get attention and pity. But you're not getting that. You're getting the truth instead. You need to start taking some classes and trying to take the appropriate classes and the right classes in child development, both emotionally and physically. But you're going to blame strangers for your actions, your words, and your responsibility. You don't have any desire to change because you have all the resources available to do that. But you don't care enough about your kids to do it. You only care about you, looking at a camera, being on a camera, having the focus on you, all about you, and nothing but you. I'm not so sure you really even care about the money as much as you care about people looking at you and paying attention to you. Thank you all.
Okay? Exactly, Moni. Exactly. My mom would have beat the fuck out of me. She better be out of my mother. Only thing I'll do is yell at her. And I grounded her. She's mad as fuck about that.
Yes, she is live.
She's mad as fuck. I think I have that right. I think
She
I
won't be
have the
grounded
fucking right to ground that
long.
child.
It never lasts. She'll be doing something by the night.
She made in this room too? I didn't see how I told you it's going to get messy. It got nasty after the damn camera was turned off. Throwing shit, screaming, hollering, banging on doors.
But if you'd have turned it off in the beginning, that could have probably been prevented.
Oh, no, I'm supposed to give in to that and give her $5. Okay, you delusional fucking freaks.
Who said that, Ashley?
Take it for 3 days, and guess what? I'm not telling you what you need to eat.
Are your followers saying that's what you should do? Because we haven't.
I'm not telling you fucking shit about her. Have her for 3 days. You only has one. She'll break everything in your house. She tortures the fucking animals. She is one psychopathic little child, and I've got to get her help.
Now I understand there is discipline. You need that. It's part of being a parent. We have all had a child kick off, but we do not deal with it on a stream, for every Tom, Dick and Harry to see, but you like to do this, to embarrass her. You talk about her, when she is in the same room, you also complain that she is hateful, but like my beta said, where do you think she learns it from? Well, let me show you some new voice clips. As you are aware, Ashley hates the betas and her ex-admins and Wes. You complain that they are not going to show their faces. Here is a clip.
Now you know they're not going to let them show their faces. You know that. They're too scared. They don't want to be identified in their local community as the big bad beta bullies. You know, I mean, they are scared to be recognized. They're scared to be put on spot. And they don't want any of us trolling them and doing the same shit to them that they're doing to other people. They're doing me this way, CMC, and that Tory girl. I don't know much about that Tory girl, but I know CMC fucked up, but still she doesn't deserve this character assassination, especially if she's went to court and everything. You know, let her live her damn life. People are so fucked up. They're such damn losers, and I cannot stand it. It was very nice for you to ask them to come forward and let us see their faces, but you know they're not going to. They have no intent of that. They're little running twaddles. That's all they are. And I'm getting to where I don't know if I care about them or if I just want to strangle each one of them. Murderate time. See, that's why I don't say murder online. I say murderate. That's my new word, murderate. Got to murderate some bitches in here. Not in this group, but, you know, out there in the main world where everybody's acting psychotic. I honestly think people forgot to take their fucking meds. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking those ladies need some meds. What about y'all? Of course, the betas took that video and...
This is where she learns it. You are threatening to strangle and harm people. You also question why the betas and the others won't show their faces, because they are scared to be doxxed. You wonder why.
Oh, now that bitch is fucked. I want her ass bad. I mean, really, really bad. Kay Talent, let's contact her. That's her mother. Let's let her mother know what her little precious little goddamn bitch ass cunt daughter has been fucking doing.
On this clip I am about to show you, is Pisspot wanting everyone to die, that they all need to die, and you call your daughter hateful.
Our pain clinic lets us. Neil even does marijuana and he still gets his pain pills too. You know, I think they're a bunch of jealous goddamn heifers that ain't got nothing better to do but sit around and judge other people, and they need to fucking die, every damn one of them.
How nice, everyone needs to die. You have such a bad vibe. You rub off on your daughter. I can only imagine what you are all like in public. I do have a voice clip of how Ashley speaks about a manager who she has not even met yet.
Yeah, the little girl on duty tonight says she can't tell us anything. We have to talk to the manager in the morning. Rochelle is her name. I even hate that fucking name. It sounds like a stuck-up cunt. I don't know what they said to this new hotel. I'll find that shit out in the morning.
Such a bad and negative person. For all you know, that manager could be nice, and she might be the loveliest woman you know, but because you do not like her name, you call her a cunt. I can feel your bad vibes by doing this video. And because her actions are so bad, and she does not know what to do, she tries and gets sympathy from anyone. She blames us for the hotel situation, then says we will love it if she loses her kids. This is to get people to feel bad, and to put us in a dark light, so nobody will listen. This is a typical narcissist move.
So here we are with nowhere to go that is affordable, because the motel we're going to tonight and tomorrow is over $700 a week. So we're really fucked. And if we don't have anywhere to go, I'm going to lose my children, which is exactly what those bitches want. If you have not been reading their comments and the screenshots I've taken, that's exactly what they want. And if it takes it, I'll move out. I will move into my car permanently and go live somewhere else in a different town if I have to, just to make sure my kids have a roof over their heads. I'm willing to do that. Yeah, and I want to use my gun and make their road to hell a little bit shorter, if you know what I mean.
This is also some screenshots on how negative she is with her friends. She even rants about people in the inbox. She is such a bad vibe. This is also proof on her voice clips. Ashley, you say your daughter is hateful, but this is why. This video altogether shows why she is the way she is. Because of you. You are to blame, but you will not admit that. So do not blame your daughter, blame yourself, because this is where she learns it. I also want to thank people for joining us in the den tonight, and we will answer any questions you may have. We will also play a live if we have time, so as usual, I am going to pass you over to my betas, for their comments and to answer your questions. I will see you guys in the chat.
Thank you, Alpha. We do want to also go back and recognize, and we do apologize. There was a mix-up in the oldest and the youngest. Yes, we are aware that it is the youngest that Ashley is wanting to put into a correction facility. And we do apologize for that mix-up, but yes, we are aware that it is the youngest. We're going to go ahead and try to answer some questions and get some comments put up here as quick as we can.
How is everyone doing tonight?
Of course, after watching these videos, you have to ask yourself, who's the adult here? I mean, who in the world is the adult in the room? You know, and how in the world, as a child, does your child know what your finances are between you and your husband? I mean, do you tell them every single thing?
What are you doing in there, girl? Huh?
And when it comes to the shoes, when she says she throws away her shoe, how can you not know that she's thrown away her shoe? It's a one room. Do you not keep up with your children's things? Keep up with your children's items. I think most parents keep up with what their children have or don't have. You're in one room. Do you not look at the garbage can? Do you not know what the kids have? That just doesn't make sense.
Amen. There's Miss Michelle Peterson says she just don't understand how we're playing her lives are bullying her when they're her live streams, her own words and actions. And that's something that we've been trying to say the whole time. We are not bullying anyone. We have only the best in mind for those girls. And we feel that they're not receiving the best. Um, we do not agree with anybody bullying or body shaming or anything such as that. We just want Ashley to wake up and realize that she's not being the best human being, let alone mother, that she could possibly be.
Homeless Motel 3 says, maybe I'm lame, but my youngest doesn't know the word prostitute as well as if I had a side man. I'd keep it to myself, just saying. Exactly, you're right. Those young girls know way more than anyone of their age should know.
I do want to step in for a minute and remind you, if you would like to have your question or comment recognized, please put AP before it and we'll be glad to pin it so that we'll be able to see it quickly. Still can ask. You don't have to put the AP before it, but that helps us to be able to identify a question that we can actually pin.
Okay, I went back a little ways to a Catherine Bevan, and I believe this was when she was talking about us betas in such a negative way. And she said, how dare she? These beautiful people have heart, empathy, compassion, strength, courage, and a moral compass, all of which you have none, Ashley. I just want to say I'm very proud to be a beta. I think what we do is awesome. We're not out there just spewing information without facts. We back up everything that we're able to post. And most of the time, Ashley just tells on herself in the long run anyway. So it's really not a difficult job. But we do have that heart and empathy and compassion. If there was a way we could magically change the type of person that she is, of course we'd do so.
And I'd like to add on to that just a little bit. I think I can speak for all the ladies that we're proud of what we do, and we believe the people in our lives are proud of what we do. As she likes to say, that we cover our face because we don't want our pastors and our grocers and our children's teachers to know who we are. But that's far from the truth. I know my husband is super proud of what we do. So she's very wrong in that. I do want to pick up on a comment here from Kathy Newman Park. It says, children learn from how they are taught and what they see their parents doing. It is sad Ashley doesn't understand this. That's absolutely true. Children learn more from your actions than what you could ever tell them to do. They're always watching us. They're always listening to our words. And they're very impressionable at every age. And she's teaching them more by the way she's acting than what she's telling them to do. And she's teaching them the wrong things.
Thank you. I'm going to get just a tad bit personal here now. This is for Ashley. And Ashley, this is Rooster, in case you can't tell or know who's talking. But you have made a threat to murderate the betas. And you can use the word murderate, but we're not children. And in a court system, they're not children. They're not 12 years old. They're not confused by that word. They know what that word means, and they know what the intention is. But you need to hear me very careful, please. You've stated that you know who I am. So you've made a threat against me. Personal threat now. So you go ahead and go to the police station, the FBI, and I'll meet you there. But I want you to understand, I don't have a badge number. I don't need a badge number. I can carry my weight just fine in the state that I'm in.
love it. It's glitter and it's confetti. Oh my gosh, I love it. I know it may look dumb, but I don't care. I love it. Yeah, did y'all remember to take your meds today? It's very important. You can't be acting all stupefied. Because I can. Seems to be making my video lag a little bit, though. Do you like the glitter? I love glittery things. Let's see what that one. What's this one do? Slower glitter, but it's still glitter. Try that one. Ooh, pretty glitter.
Papa, could you pause it, please?
Lindy would like this because it's blue.
Donna says the daughters have learned the behavior by Ashley and the other adults around them. The daughters act just like we all have seen Ashley act. And that's correct. That is basically a product of the environment that they're raised in, unfortunately, and it's really sad. Thank you.
Okay, Nancy Howe says Ashley stated that the oldest has the body of an adult, but the mind of a child. Why would you let a child take those shoes back for a refund? I'm guessing they offered store credit and the child didn't understand. Ashley needs to go back to the store with her to see what happened. I totally agree. And with the mind of a child, I don't know what parent on earth besides Ashley would let her loose with $100 and let her do her thing. I don't care if Ashley had to sit in a chair in the store while she did her shopping. She could have made a way to go. And for that, I'm very disappointed in her behavior. Thank you.
Mommy's at the store, babe.
And Kathy brought up a very good point. Most stores have wheelchairs. I mean, you drive in the car, you get out, and you get in a wheelchair, or you take a wheelchair. You've had things available to you. We have you on video saying that they have ordered you a walker with a seat so you can hang on to it, walk, and sit down when you need to. That's already been ordered for you. I don't know if you ever went and got it, but we have it on video that you said it was ordered. The doctor ordered it. So there's really not a lot of excuse for not being able to get out with your children. And you said you were bedridden, and now you say you're not. So we don't know if you are bedridden or you're just sit on the bed. We can't tell, but you have other options of being mobile that are given to you.
Yes, Debbie J would like to know, has anyone called social services on her about the videos? Um, yes, the authorities have been notified several times. Unfortunately, the way the system is at the moment, she can provide the absolute necessities for the girls, so they're more than likely not going to remove them from her care. There are so many children in the system right now that they are having problems finding places to put them. So they're trying very hard to keep children in the home. I don't agree with this, and I think the system is broken at best. Unfortunately, that is the way it works right now. So thank you.
Sweet Gypsy Rose says, from what I gather, they have a caseworker, but like most of system kids are unharmed and a roof, clothes, and food, which she gets assistance. She'll keep this charade going, which you're exactly right. And sometimes I myself feel like that's all it is. The worse they act, the more they do, the more they get.
I know I see a lot of comments about CPS, and I just want to touch on that for a few minutes. I am not trying to take up for CPS, but the system doesn't always work. And a majority of the time, it's because they're overworked. There aren't enough workers. There aren't enough foster care homes. There aren't enough places to place children. There's all kinds of factors that go into that. It also depends on the age of a child and the state of mind that a child is in, too, the condition a child is in. But in most states, if you have running water, a roof over your head, and some clothes on and some food, and at least one pair of clothes on your back, that's enough. So it's sad, but does not get out and hunt for children to take. They don't want your children. They want to work with you for you to keep your children. And it takes months and months, and sometimes even years of work with parents to get them to understand what they need to do. So we don't know if they're still involved or not. We don't have any way of knowing that. To us, it looks like they should immediately take those children. That's what we would do. But we have to remember that it's the system's choice. It's their rules, their guidelines. You have to have what's called probable cause to remove a child. You have to be able to stand behind the probable cause within 24 hours of a child being removed in a courtroom. You have to give the reason for it. And it has to be a justifiable, legal reason for removing a child. It can't be based on morals. So just try to help you understand that. I know it's aggravating. It's not right. I'm not saying it is, and it's not fair. I'm not saying it is, but it is the way that it is.
Jatlani Benson Williams says, Ashley, you claim to be an Indigenous woman on multiple occasions, and as an Indigenous woman as well, I have a very hard time believing you about your claims. In our culture, we are brought up and shown exactly how to walk the red road to respect our elders and love, nurture, and protect the seventh generation. I don't believe you are who you claim to be, and you speak with a forked tongue. What disrespect you bring to your ancestors, whether you are or not. And honestly, I could not agree more with that statement.
And to go back and touch on what I was talking about before, Barbara Farnsworth has said, you do have to keep going up the ladder with CPS, and that is correct, Barbara. You're right. The squeaky wheel usually gets the attention, but it does not mean that something's not being done just because we can't see it. So keep that in mind. Has she been reported again? We don't know. We do not condone or advertise people doing anything as far as reporting and going to someone's inbox. That's up to you. That has nothing to do with this page. What we can give you is information that we know about the program that they're being reported to, or if we know something that's factual that's actually already happened. But we do know that CPS has been involved. We do know there's been a caseworker there. We don't know what the caseworker said. We're not sure what they've asked them to do. We don't know if they're following it. But we do know at some point, yes, they've already been involved.
Yeah, it's sad that they can't do any more than they do. Jennifer, I'm not sure of the pronunciation of your last name, hun, but she says she claims she's 50% Cherokee. Impossible unless one of her parents is 100% Cherokee. You are exactly right. Unfortunately, Ashley must not understand the way that works. I myself have Cherokee in my background, but by no means do I claim to be 50% Cherokee. Um, like you said, in order for her to be 50%, one of her parents would have to be, 100% Cherokee, and I do not see that in her bloodline. I mean, I could be wrong, but I just don't see that.
You're actually right, Tig, because I can't remember now the exact amount that I am, but I mean, my grandpa was pretty thick, the percentage, and she doesn't really even have cheekbones. So I agree with you on that. That doesn't even look, maybe an eighth or something like that. Um, Carol Blair said, I would hope the facility that they live at would intervene. Um, I'm not sure. I mean, really what they could do other than if it got loud, turn them in or something like that. I'm not sure that they would. A lot of people seem to just mind their own business these days and let things happen. But that is a good point there,
Belly Aaron says, I believe Ashley likes staying in the motels because she's close to those type of people. She can get what she needs. If she was in Section 8 housing, she'd have to answer to the landlord. She likes the ghetto life. Well, right now, she has gotten into a motel room, basically. It's a one room little kitchenette, not even a door to the bathroom. But they are in a room that they are supposed to be saving their money, and they're working with the homeless coalition. They do come in every week and inspect the place, and that's why she has the kids clean over the weekend, because usually that's on a Monday. So they're trying to get them into either Section 8 housing, or they have some housing that isn't Section 8. And right now, even though you will hear her continually complain about having to have someone come in because it ruins her smoking on the inside, and having to hide all of her paraphernalia, she doesn't seem to mind if she can get a cheap place to live. She will have to abide by what they say. And for once, I hope Ashley puts her family first.
Jeannie talks about she wonders if the girls have ever gotten a hug. When watching her lives, the only time I've seen her actually hug the children, she wasn't hugging them. They were hugging her. And that's when the youngest one said she wanted to give her an apology hug. But according to Ashley, she has whatever disorder it is that she doesn't like to be touched or have people around her. I don't know what that disorder's called. I get confused by all of them, but for some reason there's a disorder that she doesn't like that for her children to do that. I noticed though when she's with Tim, she doesn't mind the kisses and the hugs, but for some reason when the kids are there, she'll tell them to move back, or to not be behind her and to not be around her. So I don't know what disorder that's called.
I'm sorry. I would love to help you, but I know nothing about that one.
I see where a lot of people are saying, children shouldn't be raised in a hotel. That's just sad. Um, that is sad. Any child, especially teenage girls that need a room of their own where they can have privacy and they can be alone with their thoughts and they can get away when the parents make them mad. No child should ever have to live in a hotel, let alone in a hotel with, two strange men that are not family members. It's not right and it shouldn't be legal, but it is very sad. And what's even sadder is the fact that she speaks to them the way she does. You cannot, it takes 1,000 data boys, data girls to erase one. I'm disappointed in you. And what she says is farther from being disappointed. She's talking about the youngest like she's not even her daughter. I could not imagine speaking the way she speaks about her daughter about mine. That just breaks my heart.
Um, I do agree with the hotel comment, except I am going to say that there's certain situations to where a hotel comes into play that it's needed. I don't feel like it should be for a full-time place. Okay, it should be short term. It should not be allowed to be full term. I know sometimes that's probably happens, but I think that most people generally would try to use it to make things better for themselves. In this situation, I don't think that's the case. I think it's just become a crutch, which I don't understand why, with the amount of money that she's paying each week, she could get a small apartment. I mean, I looked myself. I know there was another beta that's looked, and they are there. And she can't use her felony because that's been over a certain time period. So she can't even say that. It's just an excuse with her at this point. And that's just my opinion.
Okay, I had one. Let me scroll back up to it. Debbie J says, question, if the men are not in the room, then why is Ashley sleeping in the truck? She said she can't leave the kids alone. Okay. Right now, Walt, which was the homeless man that they picked up quite a few years ago, he was kicked out of the place because the whole place is under surveillance and they do not allow drugs or alcohol to be consumed on the property. So he had to leave because, of course, he wasn't on the lease. Both Kim and Walt have felonies that I believe would disqualify them from being helped by this homeless coalition. And I don't know what they are, but they knew that, and that is why Neil did not put them down. And I think she is just saying they can't come back because at this point, I do think maybe Neil has put his foot down a little bit and said that his girls come first and having them at home is more important than maybe Walt and Tim are for now. That's just my opinion.
Barbara Farnsworth says, and Barbara, we're glad to see you here. We hope you're doing well, by the way, too. Please remember when reporting to CPS that each day there is abuse is a separate incident. The more incident reports and evidence, the better, and the more people that report, the better. 2 or 3 of us reporting and sending in evidence, believe it or not, is not enough with CPS. That's just how it works. She's 100% correct. If 15 people report one day the evidence and show the evidence they have of abuse, that's just a one-time abuse. If you see it the next day, you've got to report that. If you see it the day after that, you've got to report that. It's not enough just to send something one time, 50 people. That's just one incident. They're separate. And it is correct. The more evidence that's shown separate, not the same evidence, separate evidence, then the better that works. But you're correct. I'd also like to just touch on something. It doesn't matter where you live, whether you're in a house, a motel, an apartment. You can be in a jail cell, but you can make it a home. You're the one that has the choice to make it comfortable or not, to keep it organized or not, clean or not. It's not where you're at, it's the mentality you have towards where you are that makes the difference. You can make it a happy environment, a wonderful, fun environment if you'll do that, if you'll decide to do that, or you can make it miserable. And making it miserable, that's what it's going to be, a miserable existence for everybody, especially your children. And you can hang a sheet over a bathroom door with some thumbtacks.
Okay. Mrs. Bella Zoe says she used the felony today. She said she couldn't get subsidized housing because she had a felony. I cannot be completely sure where she's from. She is in Colorado. Where I'm from, it is hard to get help with subsidized housing if you have a felony, but only if that felony is 7 years or less from when it occurred. If it's been longer than 7 years, which for Ashley, she claims it has been over 20, she should have no problem getting help with subsidized housing because that felony should not count against her for that now. So for her to use that excuse is funny to me.
Alina says, I understand that pot is legal in Colorado, but so is alcohol. If the motel says no drugs or no alcohol is allowed on the premises, I'm pretty sure that means she can't use pot at the motel, legal or not. If y'all noticed, honestly, she hasn't really said much about it. I'm gonna suspect she's using gummies so she could hide. Again, that's not something that I know, but you do have a point there, and I'm so sorry I did not see a question on the screen. I must be blind. Um, Bella Zoe says she used the felony today. She said she couldn't get subsidized housing because she had a felony. You're right, but she's wrong. Her felony is way past the time. I can't remember exactly, but it's way past it. She's wrong.
Jeanette McBride says, has anyone tried to find the father? His name should be on the birth paper and found at a courthouse or marriage license. We have not looked into any of that. She played a live 3 or 4 days ago that stated that the birth father signed over all of his rights to Lindy. And that is why she believes that Neil is her father. Her father didn't want any rights to her, if that's even true. But she did mention that in a live 3 or 4 days ago.
Nancy Howe says Ashley has repeatedly said she won't accept subsidized housing because you are subject to inspections every 4 months. And she's also complained several times about how she doesn't like the inspections and called the people Nazis. So, in my opinion, that's why she doesn't like being there. She doesn't want to have to keep it clean. She doesn't want to have to keep up with the place and be responsible for anything she's doing, yet she's not paying for it. Most of us, when we're given something for free, will take on those little extra things because we're appreciative of it and we realize that we're not the ones responsible for the rent. But Ashley doesn't seem to think that way.
And Barbara Farnsworth says Meredith and the oldest should have received a non-reloadable MasterCard from the state. So they should both have received a card with $300 each on it. That's an extra $600. And that's correct. I'm sure they already have. Not that we would ever know that, but they have. That very well could be why she's got the money to buy the shoes with or have a little bit of extra money. She does have to, is supposed to be putting half of Neil's check into a savings that the coalition can verify and see that they're putting back towards the housing that they're going to help them find. I want to go back and touch a little bit on the father. She has made it public who the oldest one's father is. It's been published on her post who that father is. Also with the drugs, if because Colorado is open to the medical marijuana and recreational marijuana. If she has a medical marijuana card, she can use that and she's allowed to have drugs on the property because it's for medical benefit. It's just like if you had medication. She could use recreational drugs and say there were medication. They probably wouldn't have any way of knowing if it was or wasn't. So that would be easy to get around.
Cotton Patch says, I think she should be just fine if she had real parenting and love. She is looking for structure and attention. She lives in chaos and has to parent her loser parents. She shops, cooks, and cleans up for those lazy two parents. Never knows if her mother will be with her father or her boyfriend when she wakes up. How sad. Cotton Patch, I could not agree with you more. You hit the nail on the head. The child has been forced to live in chaos her entire life, and she is just a child, which is, I think, a lot of times what Ashley seems to forget. This child that we're talking about is 11 years old. I know times have changed, but when I was 11 years old, I was still out playing in the dirt. You can't expect a child to take on adult uh, responsibilities. You just can't do it. And she's had to her entire life. You Ashley has let her act, say, do whatever she wanted for the past 11 years, and now she's trying to switch things up and be a parent, and still not a good parent, but she's trying to parent at least. But you can't wait 11 years and then do it. It's a sad situation all the way around, and those girls are the ones that are paying the price, unfortunately.
Patricia Joe Meyer says, but smoking in a small room with no ventilation is not cool, especially when it's one after the other, and it's a non-smoking room. That has to be horrible on the kids, one right after another, and I can't imagine um, the headache and that alone. You guys think about this: a child that has Asperger's or autism, they have sensory issues to smells, and that could be something else that's causing irritation to the youngest one too, if she did. But yeah, it's sad. That's sad.
Jeanette McBride and Jennifer Holt both have asked a question that's along the same lines, and it's about the oldest's father. That maybe he had a change of heart after seeing how she treats him. Um, and the other is no, she said the father's rights were terminated in court, but I don't believe that. In my state, they won't terminate or let a parent's right sign rights over unless someone is willing to legally adopt, and that takes money that I don't believe Ashley would spend. I believe she said the man was in jail at the time that the rights were signed away, if I recall that right. So that may have been another reason the rights were terminated at that time. But I know Neil has not legally adopted her. She has never said that.
Barbara says, and we all know this is not normal either for her to be taking up for the older one. She just started doing this when it got close to the oldest one's birthday. That's true. The dynamic she has with these girls is incredibly not only unhealthy, but damaging, and it gets abusive. Um, it just creates so much friction, and it creates drama and problems between these two girls where it doesn't need to exist. Of course, two sisters, even if they had their own rooms, are going to have problems. They're going to argue, they're going to fight. That's normal. But when you take two girls and cramp them in one room with other people, what do you expect out of them? And then, like you said, Barbara, only bringing it up because it's her birthday, it makes you defending her and talking about her because it's getting close to her birthday. It just makes you wonder what her intent with it is.
And yes, Jeanette, you're right about the rules. The rules when you stay at any place, they can have their own rules. If the rules state no drugs or a certain percentage are only allowed drugs, then you have to follow those rules and guidelines. We just don't know that the Colorado Coalition has the rules. We know they have the rule of no drugs. We don't know what that rule is when it comes to no drugs. Is it just medical? We don't know. So we have no way of being able to tell you this is what she's allowed or not allowed. I'd also like to touch for a minute on the father's rights. If a father has been ordered to pay child support, then they will find him even if he's in prison. There's a way to know where the person is. They can find him, and she can keep in touch and let them know where to find him. So as far as being able to contact the father, it works the same way. He would also be able to know where the child is. Most states don't just say, here, you can have your child and we'll sign all the rights over to you without the other parent being involved, unless of course they've been deceased or something like that. It is a process that you go through. At this point in the game, with this child being this old, I'm just going to guess that the father was not interested in any, or his family interested in anything to do with the child, or they would have done something by now. So whether or not rights were signed over, I don't know. I don't know where he is. We don't know anything about him. I'm just going on just some back information and having some experience in this. There are ways to go through the court system to be able to get in touch with a parent, to be able to find a parent, to be able to get a hold of a parent if you want that bad enough. But at this age, the eldest one, I'm just saying my guess is that they don't want to have anything to do with this child, or they would have by now.
Nancy says, oh,
Nancy Howes makes a good point. She says, I'm afraid that they have waited too late to correct the problems with the youngest. I too am afraid that somebody is going to get seriously hurt. I am not blaming the child. Neglect seems to be the cause from what I have seen. I agree completely. I think that it is really disturbing the way that we have seen her treat the girls. This last time just happened to be a little worse. Um, but in my opinion, she never treats the girls right. She is a mother, and as a mother, your children come first. I She has waited a long time, and that is a problem. And I don't know that Ashley is going to be able to correct that problem because there is going to be a lot of resentment there. Um, she's going to just shut down when Ashley approaches her because that's how she's gotten through these years. And who can blame her really, you know? Unfortunately, Ashley chose to wait many, many years. So hopefully it won't be too late.
Selena said, my parents smoked indoors when I was a kid, and I remember being bullied so bad for it. Oh, hold on a second. It's switched on me. Just gotta find my place. Bear with me. Okay, right here. So bad for it. I'd come home in tears often. My sixth grade year, it caused a lot of trauma for me. I actually changed schools because of the bullying was so bad. And you're right. And that is correct. And you can't imagine what it would be like just in a small room like that. You know, it has to be bad. I just don't understand her thought process and all this, and the fiasco that she done yesterday on live with that child. Um, I just don't understand. I don't know what her thought process is.
Molly Smith says, I believe her taking up for the oldest now is because she is doing what she can to keep the income. She knows once the child's 18, she will have more say so over her check. And yes, in my opinion, that has a lot to do with it. She has counted on Lindy's check. She's admitted before for rent. And I think that's a big reason they want her to go at 18. And I've made no secret about how I feel about her getting into a day program and that being paid for out of her money. I think that would be such a benefit to that child. Um, I don't see where the benefit would be hanging out with Ashley all day, every day of the week, and it being a monotonous routine of maybe I go to the library today or I go window shopping and then I get to come home and hang out with my mom all day. That is not going to expand her horizons in the least.
Michelle Peterson says, look at her mother's behavior. The child is mimicking her behavior. That's absolutely true. She can speak all she wants, but her child is going to imitate her. That's what kids do from a very young age. Um, and she's treating her more like a peer or a sister than she is a mother. She's not behaving like a mother would. The bickering back and forth, the calling names, the when she goes to ground her saying screw you, well, what does her daughter say right back? Screw you. This is a behavior that's been learned by watching her mother and her mother not disciplining her or teaching her any better. So, Michelle, you're absolutely right on that one.
Renee, if we're not seeing your comment, if you don't mind putting it all caps and putting AP before it, then we'll be able to see it. They're not going real fast, but there's enough of them that it's hard sometimes to visually be able to connect with just one. I want to go back and touch because people keep talking about the parental rights thing. There are only two ways that you can give up your parental rights. One is voluntarily, and the other one is if you just give up your parental rights through a family court system because a child's going to be adopted. And if you give up your parental rights because the child's going to be adopted by your the mother or the father, whichever one's given up the rights, spouse wants to adopt, then no, they do not have to pay child support after that. If you give up your parental rights, you still are obligated to pay child support. Just because you give up your rights doesn't mean that you're not required to pay. So the question is, with Ashley especially, is she getting child support from the father because he gave up parental rights? Is he behind? Is that why he's in jail? We don't know. We don't have any answers to those questions. They're just questions. A lot of could be's in that situation. But the only way that he would not be obligated to pay that child support would be if Neil had adopted, and we are not finding evidence yet that he has adopted the oldest child.
I believe Alpha has a video ready.
Nancy asked, how do the girls act when they go to the library, the park, and the stores? If something goes wrong while the youngest is there, I wonder if she throws a tantrum or does she do it only at home? That's a good question. It makes you wonder. I mean, honestly, if they were doing that out in public, I would think that something would happen, like they would get reported or something. It often makes me wonder if that just doesn't happen at home,
I can say that it is very much easier said than done when it comes to not responding to slanderous comments made about myself and my children, my husband and my boyfriend and my roommate, period. Period, point blank. It's the wrong thing to do. And I don't know what they get off from it, period. I'm still talking like I'm talking to text, period. See, I'm saying the period after every sentence. I need to shut up about that, period. See, there I go. And I'm not even high, period. Let's see if I can do this without talking like I talk to text. It is going to be a lot easier said than done when it comes to ignoring them and not trying to defend myself and stick up for myself, my children, my husband, my boyfriend, my roommate, my friends. They're attacking my entire life. And I'm getting awfully tired of it.
Alpha wants you to know that these are all boys' clips.
Me just can't sit back and let this happen. Something in me has to stand up. I've been doing this my whole life. I've been defending myself against bullies my entire life, and I am so fucking sick of it. People don't realize how damn sick of it I am. They don't get it. I went to therapy today, and I went to see my psychiatrist, period. See, there I go with the period again. Y'all shut me up. But anyway, I got a new drug for PTSD nightmares, and hopefully that will work. But I don't know if it will. Because I've been having nightmares about these damn beta bitches and William Cartwright too, period. See, I go with the period again. Y'all just laugh at me when I do that. But I dream that William Cartwright and the betas are actually teaming up together. And I wouldn't doubt it if they are, because those ladies seem to love him a lot.
Also, could you please pause?
And we also want to talk about Wes Christie Page.
Okay, I'm sorry. I had to pause. I have to say something here. She is really going to say that the betas are the cause of her nightmares? Are you kidding me right now? We are the monster in her nightmare. Wow. That's good to know, actually. I don't think that anyone should be afraid of us to the point where they're having nightmares about us, first of all. That's just foolishness. It's just ridiculous. Thanks, Alpha.
The little bitch who started all this shit fire. She was once an admin of mine, and she and a bunch of other admins got into it. So I removed everybody as admins, period. I removed everybody. And she got all butthurt over it and went and reported me to Alpha Hunter, the Alpha Pack page, the group. The one that none of us are allowed into because, you know, it's so secretive. You got to have the secret handshake and dick shake to get in there, you know. So it came from there, from her, from that one bitch. And Jennifer's right about who she is. She's one of the betas. And she has several different profiles. One is Christy Page, one is Chrissy Johnson, and all this other crap.
Miss Barbara says, I do not believe she's having all these nightmares. She is drug seeking. I do agree. If you stop and listen to everything she says she has, there's no way that they give out all of those things together. No way. It's absolutely insane. And I think, in my opinion, I feel like she's saying that maybe it doesn't work and she's getting something else, but yet she doesn't get rid of it. I'm not saying that's what's happening, but I'm just saying that that is a possibility. Thank you.
Yeah, she's got a long record of harassing people and bugging people. She did it to CMC like a motherfucker, and I'm not going to let her do it to me because I don't deserve it. Actually, nobody really deserves any of this crap done to them. Even if they're scamming, they should be stopped, but they should not have to face total character annihilation on social media and thus the world. You know what I'm saying? Who was supposed to be my friend? That girl in the group? Patricia Joe Meyer? Nah, I banned her from this page a long time ago, period. See, there goes the period again. But anyway, I banned her a long time ago. She was being rude and hateful and stupid toward me. She told me I was a liar over my medical conditions, which is bullshit.
Those were voice messages that we had not released before. Thank you, Alpha, for doing that.
And you go to my daughter's school?
No.
No. You go to my daughter's school?
I've already warned them that
She doesn't want to go to school now. She's scared to go to school. Thank you, fucking betas. She's scared to go to fucking school.
I warned them, and now I'm not going to school. I'm going to take mental health days until this gets straightened out.
You have a kid afraid to go to school, you fucking bitches.
Can you stop that? Can you stop the video? I didn't
I
mean
read
to say.
in the comments how many people want to come and just take my kids. Fuck you. Fuck you.
And I'm not going to school until the beta fish are gone.
You hear my daughter?
Can you stop? Yeah, thank you.
You hear my daughter?
Thank you, Alpha. That is horrible to scare a child like that with a lie.
Laura's over the piss too.
That's just lies. One lie after the other.
Excuse my language. I'm her sister. I can believe her. Like, she can believe me. She's my sister.
And they think
Okay, this is
okay.
Ashley's live.
Yep, apparently.
They think this is okay. Now they got my kids terrified.
I'm not terrified.
Lindy terrified to go to fucking school.
You did that.
What's wrong?
You did that.
You hear my daughter? You hear my daughter?
Don't let her go to school, actually. Don't.
Where's the hairbrush, kids?
I don't know. I don't use it. I don't use the hairbrush.
Anybody, where's the hairbrush?
I don't remember.
Okay, don't panic. Don't panic.
So
Don't
she has
panic.
scared those kids off camera.
They need to swim away from my goddamn mother
Wow.
before I goddamn put them in hell and burn them up and hang them and just. I'm
My
pissed.
daughter is pissed.
Why would you do that to your child? Why would you do that to your
I'm
child?
so pissed. I'm so pissed I had to say. I'm sorry.
This is just
And by the way,
disgusting. I'm
I've never
sorry.
seen
This
one
is
goddamn child
disgusting.
support. It's never been ordered, and I've never requested it because I don't want shit from that motherfucker. And no, he was not in jail. He's still not in jail.
He should be.
He should be because he molested his oldest daughter. You want to contact him so he can fuck her too? You sick son of a bitches.
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry for saying what was on my mind.
Why did you watch us?
Say what's
Why
on my
do you
mind.
watch us if
Can
this
I?
is what
Yeah.
happens? Why are you doing
Try not
this?
to cuss.
Dang it. I've been cussing and I don't.
Lindy's
like
almost
cussing.
18.
And I'm
You're 11.
12.
You're no, you're not. Not near
Next
12.
year I'm 12.
But Jim, you can't just do it without cussing.
Duck them female dogs. Those beta fish need to swim away from mom. Duck themselves.
Oh, the betas are running a special and they're talking shit. They're talking about going to my daughter's school. Lindy's scared to go to school now. They're talking about trying to contact her biological father when his rights were terminated. November 17th, 2011. Jefferson County, Colorado courts. Call and find out. Call. It's public fucking record. Call and find out.
No one ever
The
said
courts
they were
told her
going to
because
your
he
oldest
abandoned her.
child's
He hadn't seen
school.
her since she was 8 months
You
old.
just invited us to go to ask
He
the
hasn't even
father.
tried.
You did.
And no, I don't get child support for her. Never been ordered. Neil and I have joint custody of her. Whether you
need
fucktards
to
like that or
get
not.
straight who the betas are
Oh, cue
and
off.
who the betas are not.
I want waffles.
Because the betas
It's
do
worse than
not
they mind their business.
participate
They need to stop with my
beta
children.
fish.
They
any
just stop with my children.
activity like that.
First, let me change the batter that I made real quick. Honestly, I need to take a mental health day tomorrow because now the beta fish are coming. The beta fish are coming.
Shame on you,
She wanted
Ashley.
to school now.
Shame.
Thanks,
Shame
goddamn
on you
betas.
for doing that to your children.
Thank you.
Shame
Now
on
she
you.
doesn't want to go. She's afraid y'all are going to come into her school and get her. And no, she doesn't need a fucking group home either.
Y'all do.
Well, Laura said y'all do.
Listen.
No, we have plans for her after school. Don't worry about it. Just because I haven't sat there and told you what the fuck we're doing doesn't mean shit.
I already know what you guys are doing after school. And I'm
Yeah,
not
don't
saying-
say it.
I'm not saying it.
Laura even knows what we're doing after school with Lindy.
I at least think so.
You know, don't worry about it.
We're not going to talk about it. We're not
These
going
sons
to
of bitches.
disclose that information to you, beta fish. Swim away from mom now, or I will call out of school and eventually get truancy,
That's not our fault, honey.
which is what y'all
That's
want.
your mama's fault. That's mama's
Yeah.
fault.
Y'all hate all my children.
And I hope you're happy. I will have to stop with my perfect attendance, and Miss Becky will be worried. However, the truth is, I hate it.
You got my kids scared, you fucking bitches.
Better
I don't scare her.
you
You guys do.
goddamned beta fish.
You people scare my
Get
daughter.
away from my mother. Swim away from my mother now. Or at least learn to
This
swim.
is what you're involving your
I
children
didn't
in,
let her see it.
Ashley.
I was sitting there listening to it.
Not us.
And I did not know what was coming up until they started in on that shit. And she heard. I mean, well, in one
Yeah.
fucking room after all.
She's sitting right there. How could she?
How could you not hear? Exactly.
And no one's trying to take away my sister. I'm the only one that gets to bully her. No one else.
And she has
If
no
only the
response when her child
Ghostbusters
says, I'm the
best
only
friends.
one who's able to bully her.
I'm the only
My
one that
daughters
can
are
bully
pissed. Both
Lindy
my
because
daughters are
I'm her
pissed.
sister. Sisters do that.
My daughters are pissed.
And I need to go to school tomorrow. However, I'm scared of the beta fish. I need to contact my school. I need to email them.
Oh, you're a lying bitch, Sarah. You're a lying bitch. You're a lying bitch. I heard. Call the school and get her in a group home. Da, 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 da. Yeah, no. I heard it. Lindy heard it. Laura heard it. Neil heard it.
Well, if they contact my school, I'll tell them it was the beta.
In fact, I'm downloading their video when they get done.
True. We need to sue these people.
Oh,
Not
we don't
only
just
sue
sue
them.
Oh, we sued a bunch of inbred people. They won't get shit.
Oh yeah. We need to get them imprisoned.
That
For
is a
life,
fucking
without
lie.
parole.
That is a fucking lie, Sarah. That's a fucking lie, and you know it, you goddamn
Again,
bitch.
remember, folks,
You know
this,
it.
one of these children
I don't believe
is
it. The father's
11
rights have been
years old.
terminated. We find the father. Child support. Yeah, right.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Exactly. I ever do. Fuck you.
I'm not going to school on Monday because of beta fish. However, I
Wow,
need to go to
that
school,
child right there
and I have
is
to drop
11
them
years old.
because
All y'all gotta do,
stupid
people,
beta fish.
you don't believe me?
Stupid beta
Go back
fish.
when they finish their fucking life. Go back and listen to them. Go back and listen to them. Listen. Because they damn sure they want to contact my daughter's school to put her in a group home.
Yeah, now I
These are things you're telling them, Ashley.
So,
I will have
you fucking twisted
Mom,
bitches.
after
You're
you get done
causing
with
this.
Facebook, can I email my teachers and say that the beta fish are coming in big and hot, and tell them not to?
I'm going to call your school in
None
the
of
morning.
her
Don't worry about it.
accusations are
We'll
true,
call Laura's
just
too.
for the record.
Why? Am I not going?
Yeah, you're going. Y'all are going to school, but I'm going to call your
And
schools
none of these
and
things
put them
have
on
been
alert.
said by us.
I've already wired them about them. However, my school needs to be wired more. I even told Mr. Brad about this issue. Never Mr. David, because Mr. David's sketchy. However, I told Mr. Brad,
She's
my
livid.
everyone.
She's livid.
And when my friend wore the mask, it reminded me of the mask that the bullies wore.
Let me ask you this, baby. Do you want anything to do with Will?
Nope. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I want to buy a sawed off and hit him in
No
the
one
leg.
ever said
Make him
anything
unable to walk.
about her wanting anything to do with him.
Actually, she
You're
said she
fucking
wants to
up.
buy a saw off.
Ladies, you're fucking up. You're fucking up hard.
No,
However,
you
You don't
are,
like my parenting?
honey.
That's fine. It's my parenting. State of Colorado's fine with my fucking parenting, okay? Keep calling CPS because you're going to get your own asses in trouble. They're tired of it. The cops are tired of you using them to harass me too.
I'll make and yes,
No
Jason,
beta
Mommy
has
would talk
called
to them about
CPS.
this. I want to see if you like it first. It has chocolate in it.
I would love to see if their therapists and counselors were privy to
I don't
see
keep her around for a fucking
this
check
kind of
either.
thing.
It's a little
I can care
dry.
less if she gets a goddamn check. That's my daughter. That's my daughter. I was a single mom for 3 years with her. She's my daughter. She's my kid. And I don't care if she gets a check. I don't care shit. I don't care about food stamps. I don't care about shit. That's my kid. If I have to go live in a
I got
goddamn
my
tent
red
with
hair
her,
You know
I'll
what
do
CPS
it.
would think about
I'll
her
do
having
it.
this rant with her 11-year-old child.
You're not gonna fuck with my kids.
And I want a plate with
You've
syrup
gone
all
too
over
goddamn
my
far, you
mouth.
little baby bitches.
Or do you
Gone
want
too damn far.
cheese in
You're
there?
not fucking with my kids.
Or chocolate?
And
Let
you've
me
gone too far by
clarify.
threatening.
I am
You've
not
gone too far
I know
after
it's
by
all.
threatening my
unsolved.
life.
Is this one that they're doing right now?
You've gone too far by threatening my life.
I'm sorry.
You have.
I'm so freaking scared of going to school. I want to go to school.
We never said anything about those kids. She done this to those children, and this is bad. Just like
Skylar, they got
Ashley,
baby.
you done what you done
Wire
yesterday.
them. I have wired my school already about you asses. She can cuss, don't worry. However, idiots. However, the truth is, I told him if you hear any calls from people about my family that aren't my family, you should probably hang up right away. I told him that.
Yeah, that's my oldest one talking.
I've already
got her
wired
scared
them
for
about
school.
the bullies.
I'd
And
like to
when
know
my
how
friend
she
Hunter
thinks
wore
her
the
children
mask
would know about this
for
if she wasn't
Halloween,
telling them and putting this stuff
Scared
in
the
their
fuck out
head,
of her.
even though we haven't said
Her
these
friend
things.
Hunter wore a mask for Halloween at school. That looked just like the one the betas use, the Purge mask. Scared the fuck out of her. She came home in tears.
Bull crap.
Y'all are
Same
scaring
thing
the fuck out of
happened
my
when
kids,
mine saw a
bitches.
scary
At
movie.
least I don't scare the fuck out of them.
Hunter is not a beta, but he is my friend. Who knows? He might be a beta. I'm not sure.
When she spoke about it
Aw.
before, she didn't seem afraid. She wasn't afraid when she was talking about this around Halloween. But funny now, all of a sudden she's afraid.
She's not, these kids are excited because they get out of school. They didn't have anything to do with being afraid. They get an excuse to get out of school. That's all this
Scared to do
is.
this to my kids. She just happened to overhear this shit.
I heard it all because my bed is like close to mom's.
Or in one small room. As they keep pointing out. And about the bathroom door on the about the bathroom door. No, there's no door there. And you know what? They've already told us we cannot hang
That's
sheets up there.
exactly
Just
what's
like we
going
can't
on.
rearrange
She
the furniture.
realized
We
she
can't do
messed
X,
up
Y, and Z.
big yesterday. So now she's trying to turn the
True.
table
Nobody
and
watches
make
anybody
it
go into the
about
damn
us.
bathroom in here. What the fuck's wrong with you people? We're not sick in the head like y'all are. We're not thinking, oh, let's go fuck a daughter. Fuck you.
We
People are
wasn't the
sick.
one. antagonizing your daughter yesterday. You was the one doing it. You've done
That's
this
already
yourself
drowned.
to these
So yeah, I have
children.
a dog underwater that's already
Antagonizing your daughter yesterday. You was the one doing it.
Stop.
You know what? I didn't.
Swim
I ain't
away,
talking about
David.
yesterday, you stupid
Swim
bitch.
away.
God,
Swim away.
tonight when y'all threatened to go to my daughter's school. They're playing my video right now. Because they're here.
Oh,
You know what?
Yes.
since
Fuck
you're
you.
watching,
Fuck you. I'm
Ashley,
going to law
let me
enforcement in the
ask
morning.
you,
I'm going to law enforcement.
do you prove it? No
I'll
beta
meet you
has
there.
one time ever threatened
I'm not
you.
going to school. I'm
I'll
taking my
meet you
dog
there,
out
Ashley.
because I'm too scared.
Rooster, I'll meet you
However, I
there.
need to go to school. I am too much of a coward. I'm sorry.
I'm still clueless as to what she's talking about. When did we ever say we was going to their daughter's school? When?
You did.
We never did.
Not one time.
I would like for you, Ashley, since you're
You've done
listening to this,
nothing but
pull up the clip and post where we said that we were going to your daughter's school. Pull it up and show proof.
I'm so freaking pissed. Fluffy.
Shush. Yes. Y'all have a short-term memory loss, don't you? How about going to my daughter's school to get her put in a group home?
Pull up the clip where we said that. Pull up the clip where we said we were going to your daughter's school. Pull up the clip where the beta said that. Pull it up.
where the betas said that.
Pull up the clip where we said that. Pull up the clip where we said we're
I
going
can't
to
rewind a live video, stupid.
Pull up where
I
the
can't rewind a live
betas.
video. But no, I'm
Betas,
down.
Ashley.
No,
Betas.
I'm going to law
That's
enforcement.
5
I'm
betas.
going to law enforcement with your asses.
Meet
I'm
you
going to law
there.
enforcement. You're
Meet
done.
you there. You threatened my
You're
life.
done.
Meet you there.
Because
You
not only
threatened my
that,
life.
people you're down in your little group
You
have
threatened my
also
life.
threatened to come and get my
You
kids and
threatened
take
my
them
life.
from me. That's a kidnapping
You
threat.
threatened my life. You threatened my life.
I got all the evidence I need. I'm going to law enforcement. I'm going to law enforcement.
You behaving in this manner in front of your young daughters is
I didn't
what
threaten
is
anybody's life.
criminal here, Ashley.
First off, stop lying.
Now the little one's in it.
Since I can
I
hear
love
you
how
guys
y'all have to stalk
clearly.
me and threaten my kids and do all this shit. And you're not going to contact her biological father, by the way. You do that, you're going to be in violation of a federal court order, a federal restraining order, not a state.
Who
Federal
has
restraining
ever
order.
said they were
And
going to
she's gonna get
contact
this
your
shit
child's
extended when she
father?
turns 18.
Which one of us? Please tell me.
No. Y'all want
You're
to be
stupid
assholes?
beta. Swim away now.
Again,
Scared
which
to go to school.
beta
Did you
has
contact your
said
school? Go
that?
to the group home. Yeah.
I'm gonna wire my school.
Y'all
to
did,
tell
bitches.
them.
Y'all did. And I'm not going to sit here and argue with your stupid asses because y'all pieces of shit. Y'all are pieces of shit. Fuck you. I'm off this live because I'm pissed off. I gotta download this shit. That's all.
We have done nothing but continually encourage people to
I
not
sit here stalk
threaten her or her family
Wait,
Sorry.
are you
or
on your main
go
page?
to any
No,
authorities,
I
make
deleted
any
that page.
phone
It's gone.
calls. We have encouraged people to
Y'all
not
have done
do
nothing
this.
but irritate us, antagonize us, harass us, and fucking make us fucking worried sick. That's all y'all have done. That's all you have accomplished.
But Ashley,
And now
we
you've
don't
accomplished
come
my
to
child
you.
not wanting to go to fucking
You
school.
come to our page, to our
I
lives.
usually go to
We
school
don't
and
come
then
into
Y'all have
yours.
done nothing but lie and be an asshole, and I'm done taking it to court. You're going to court now.
I'll just yell, "The betas
You're
are
going to court.
coming."
We'll meet you there. You threatened
No,
our
you come to
lives.
me, bitches. You come to me. You come and harass me all the fucking time.
I
Fuck
don't
you.
think she
Fuck you.
understands. I don't think she understands the
Wow.
threats and the seriousness of those threats. Really. And she done that to those
Now,
children.
I,
Wow.
yes,
I
that's
just
what I
don't
was going to say,
understand.
Kathy.
Wow. That's all I can say.
That's just
Let's
absolute
all
emotional
remember
abuse.
that her children were there the whole time she was acting like that. An 11-year-old child and a 17-year-old child.
And I'd like to ask one question. If your children are truly that worried and that afraid of us, why would you continue to make that worse by going live and not only talking about us, but then coming onto our live? What does that do for your children? What point does that prove? Other than doing it, in what you're saying is scaring them, you're making it worse. And you're their mother. You're the one that's supposed to be blocking them and protecting them from this, but you're digging farther into it. We're not calling you. We're not on your lives. You're coming to the quote bullies. A person that's bullied is not going to continue to chase after the person that's attacking them, even though in this case that's not what's happening.
Blueberry. Okay, people, I'm not going to be on here long, but I got something to say. I've been listening to the Idiot Channel, and they're taking shit too far. Way too far. Okay, one, Lindy's biological father's rights were terminated November 17th, 2011 by Jefferson County courts. It is a public record.
Go
look.
One more time.
Go look. It's done by the family court system. Why did they terminate his rights? Why? Because he abandoned that child. He abandoned her. That's exactly what the fucking court papers said. It gave me and Neil joint custody of her. You go contact her father and get her father over here, I'm after your ass. Legally, not illegally. I'll be after us legally. We have a restraining order against him until she turns 18. And when she turns 18, she's going to go and reapply for that restraining order to be extended.
Just stop trying to scare us.
Y'all don't know what the fuck he's done. He's got 6 children he doesn't take care of. He tried to kill this one.
He did. And
Okay?
I love my sister. No one's taking her away.
Yeah.
Except for my own.
And you go to my daughter's school?
No.
No. You go to my daughter's school?
I've already warned them that
She doesn't want to go to school now. She's scared to go to school. Thank you, fucking betas. She's scared to go to fucking school. Kind of children, you know, to watch out for assholes.
They're already spayed. Don't worry.
I really do.
They're fish.
I hope.
They're dumb fish.
Like hell.
They can go.
They do not. They do not. Come near my kids.
Come near me and you will get
Oh, there they are. They're parroting this one out. Hey, fucktards, you happy now?
Come near me and you get food. Did you hear what I kept saying though?
I have every right to let my children know people are coming for them.
Yes. Yes.
You let your kid know too who to watch out for.
Watch out for me, because y'all about to be insanely bullied.
What you did, my kid? I didn't do this. I don't do this.
Watch out for
I just
me.
turn this on to listen to it.
They need to stop swimming in the
Turn it
ocean.
on to listen to it.
Mom,
There they go.
Mom, it sounds like they're just flapping on the ground.
Okay, folks, she is live again. This is now her live, her current live.
This ain't Twitch. You don't have to live.
Would you like somebody to do this to your family, to your
I
children?
don't think they have a family.
You didn't do this. You're just playing it.
She's upset.
You're the one causing it. You're the one allowing this to happen.
Most likely, she took a break so she could rile them back up again
They're
to do
screaming
this.
me as I go right now.
Exactly
They're
what
upset
happened.
with me. They're
This is all
obsessed with
attention
me.
for her.
She's upset, Neil. She don't want to go to school tomorrow because she's afraid. Because did you not hear them say they were going to her school?
We never said we was going to her school, Ashley.
Lindy heard it.
I heard it. You better stop, or else I am going out of school.
Whole package. Whole package.
And I need to stop going to school because of these stupid beta fish.
Lindy, stop the damn curse.
Let her, Dad, let her.
We're disturbing.
Actually, it's wrong for you to encourage that kind of language out of your 11-year-old child, by the way.
This is so bad here now. Laura ain't even worried about the chirps.
That's weird.
Stop.
No, because you're playing something they shouldn't even be listening to right now. As a mother, that's what you're doing.
My kids. Giving me fucking nightmares, and yes, you have.
Scared of them, they should be scared of me.
Lindy, stop.
From being scared of them, they should be scared of me. You got a fluffy chest. Shadow got a
Rose,
fluffy
all you
chest.
do is listen to a video.
Fluffy chest. Shadow got a
She
fluffy
overheard.
Show the
Start
proof
from there.
where we
Decided to come alive.
said we were going to your child's school. You can't do it, Ashley. You know dang well you can't. You're just doing this for attention, and you are just doing it to get those children upset.
I'm so freaking
It's
pissed.
absolutely disgusting. It really is.
Y'all think you're all high-minded. You think you're God. You're not God. You're also not raising my children. I'm raising my children, and they are absolutely fine.
You're not raising your children either,
I'm
dear.
not telling you how to raise your kids, am I? Because I can tell you one thing. You little Kentucky inbred bitch. I would have every problem with the way you raise your children. I would have every problem with it.
For someone that's as educated as you are, you sure do have a limited vocabulary.
I didn't do anything to my kids.
Which one of us is from Kentucky?
Bullshit, that's a
Wow.
lie. Go to school and get her group home. I heard it myself, so did Lindy.
Yes, I did. And
Like I'm downloading this
so
video.
freaking pissed about
That's
it.
not saying that anyone is coming
Now
for
I
your
have to
children.
call out, although I want perfect attendance this year.
No, it's my
I'll just
sister.
say the betas.
It's my sister, not your sister.
No, they've been hearing what these bitches been saying. They've been hearing what these bitches been saying about get my kids taking all this other shit.
It's
That
your
you
fault.
have been playing, Ashley. You, no one else, you're playing it.
And Beth, you need to go back to your lane. Stay in your lane. Because if I'm not allowed to comment on their goddamn
Get
video,
your goat
you
in,
can't comment on mine.
honey. You come to our
I
page,
mean, that is just the
our
way it
house,
is.
our stomping ground.
Go to your lane. Stay out of mine. Stay out of mine. Fucking stupid asses. Y'all have fun doing this, didn't you? Have fun doing this, didn't you? I know you did.
Why do you treat your children the way that you treat them, Ashley?
Yeah, this is the
What's
okay idea.
what's the
Lower down for
purpose?
this.
What's the purpose for this?
Shush. You don't need to
Why do
do
you
that like
treat your children like this?
Yeah, but you say it all the time.
that. No, I said they need to eat a dick and die.
Oh, that's what they need
I
to
don't
do.
say it's like a dick.
Your children
Yeah,
are not in
that's my
any
phrase.
way in any kind of danger, and you know that.
The purpose of this is showing
None
how
of that's
stupid
ever
you
been
are and
said.
what you do to my kids. That's the purpose.
And now I'm
Don't give a
graduating
fuck.
school.
You have made so many threats against
Y'all don't
people.
care.
My ears
Don't
feel
care.
hot because I'm
I have
angry.
plans for Lindy after she graduates. Y'all don't know about it, and y'all are speculating and making assumptions and shit. Fuck you.
They even
Shut
know
up.
you live.
No, they do not know the motel we live in. If they do, then they have really stalked us, and my ass is gonna go off.
You are claiming 5 people have said things, and you cannot prove these 5 people have said that.
They even got Jupiter.
It's not there,
They even
Ashley.
got Jupiter.
Why are you treating your children
That's
like
how you know
this?
he's worried. He licks himself.
You are claiming 5 people have said things.
And why are you
Yes, I can.
involving your children
Yes, I can.
in this kind of
Yes, I can.
behavior?
She is there.
Do you allow your
She is
kids? Why
there.
have you allowed your
Video
kids
recordings are
to hear you
strong
threatening not only
evidence
us
for
but other
slander
people's lives?
and even defamation of character, threatening everything. It's liable.
Do you understand that you can
You
be
know what? My
accountable for
kids are
the
allowed to
threats
do
that
whatever
you've
they
made?
please on this shit because we are tired of you. We're tired of you. We're tired of CPS, which they have done shit. Because why? We are not doing a damn thing wrong. You think we are, but we're not.
I don't think she understands that the threats that she
Oh, I'm
made
not being
against
accountable for
us
threats
is
I made.
way more
I
severe
sure have. But I'm not threatening
than
children.
her
I'm
thinking
not threatening
we were
children.
going to her
You
child's
are.
No,
school.
Ashley, you didn't
You're
threaten
threatening
children.
children.
You threatened me. You
Do you
threatened me.
understand that?
I feel like Steve's
I don't
And
think you
she
do.
has
I don't
threatened our
think you do.
children. Remember, our
I don't
children
think you
should have
understand.
been drowned at birth. Remember
I think
that,
you
Ashley?
people need some education.
Because I did.
They should be scared of me.
Yes, you did threaten my children.
Y'all
Threaten to go to social services. Threaten to go to their school. Call the girls at school. Let's give a group home. Yeah,
Y'all,
everybody
y'all
heard it.
betas should be scared of me.
Please pull it up for us, Ashley. Please do.
Y'all are
Will y'all go
sick.
to my school?
We have
Y'all
the
are
proof of
sick.
your
I
threats,
will
but you
just
don't.
You're
You don't
sick.
threaten children. You don't threaten anyone.
You're fucking sick.
But if
I want
I
to call my daughter's
understand
schools
you,
in the morning.
if I
You
understand
are
you
not
correctly, you are
going
willing
near
to
her school.
stand accountable for the threat that you
You
made
are
to me.
not going to go near her school.
In the neighborhood state we live in,
Unfortunately, they do. They've been following us forever. They've been threatening us.
We've been
They've been
following
doing this
her?
forever.
Oh,
Calling the
wow.
cops,
I didn't
using the
know
police to
that.
harass us. It's another great thing y'all do. I'm done. I'm done. I ain't threatening none of y'all right
Okay,
now.
answer me
All I'm threatening
this.
is to go to law enforcement in the
It
morning, which I will
was
do.
No,
harassing
ma'am.
you and
I will do.
stalking
No,
you.
Y'all
You
no,
threatening me
taking
Ashley.
it
because
to the FBI.
No, Ashley. We have a recording where you threatened to harm me. We have the recording.
no, we don't have this calling. We don't sedate my kids just because we want to. We're not the kind of parents. Just like one of their followers on one video says that I give Laura medications to make her shut up and go to sleep. You think I don't have screenshots of all this shit?
Well, we do have a bunch of evidence, and it's liable, it's published. And once you put something on the internet, you can't take it down. I've learned that myself.
Then you do what you need to do, and I guess we'll do what we need to do, Ashley. But we're just trying to find out why you're doing this to your
Stay in your
children.
lane.
We didn't ask you to come over
Stay in your lane,
here.
bitch.
We're trying to figure out why you're doing this to your children.
Because I
It's
can't
so
even come
painful
online
to watch.
without them fucking streaming my shit to talk shit about me and my children.
You made
That's what
your
y'all do.
page
You do not
public.
even talk shit about me and my
You
children.
made
So you know
your
what?
page
I'm going to law
public.
enforcement in the morning.
We
That's right.
are
I'm
the
going to leave my
public.
car now. Fuck you.
Be accountable for the change, Ashley. Why do you lie to get money? She must be done again.
Why did she let her kid share a room with a strange man? Wow.
Why did she threaten to put her child in a truck in cold weather all day and sit there by herself as punishment? That blew my mind.
It's just convenient to me, the timing of all this. Um, but to involve your children like this, I don't care how mad or upset or frustrated I've ever gotten. I would never involve my children in something like this, let alone put them on live and then play the apparent people that you're so afraid of and that your children are so afraid of for them to hear. How dysfunctional is that? I mean, where would it just blows my mind. That's why I'm losing my words.
What I can't understand is for someone who has made such horrible threats to harm people, has the gall to tell her children that someone's going to harm them when that's never been said. No one's ever said anything about harming her children, ever.
Not once. Not once.
Night Shifter says, did she not open herself to this when she put her life out there? That's exactly right. This is, she is on a public forum. There is no privacy. It's just disgusting. It's sad. It breaks my heart. Those children should not have to go through this or be a part of this in any way, and it truly, truly breaks my heart.
I think it
Wes,
breaks our hearts because we've actually come to love the children. So many of us, and have wanted to help the children, would have been glad to help the children if Ashley had been honest, if she had not shown that she will take any money that's given, she'll lie to get the money, she'll not use the money the way it was intended. She could have had a lot of help because her children are loved by a lot of people.
hmm Wes Christie Page said, never, if her children are autistic, you would never do this to your children. Um, they are. I mean, it's evident that the oldest one is, but she's just, and I'm going to say this, she's ignorant to how she should uh, help an autistic child, to be honest with you. It's sad, really, you know, for her to do this right here.
Elena McFarland said, better be careful, Ashley. You put all this online, and this will backfire on you. You have threatened several people's lives. You have impersonated a police officer. You have used and bought drugs on lives. Threatened your own child. You verbally and emotionally abuse them in front of the world where they will see this in the future. And that's absolutely true. I couldn't have said it any better. This is all hurting your children. Whatever you think you're going to do to us, you're harming your children more. And all of this is not going, you can go to the police all you want because we haven't done anything wrong. But what you have done is there for the public to see. And that's why we take pride in the things we say, that we don't threaten people. We don't suggest that people go to her school. That's never been said. If anybody has ever brought up anything like that, we have made it very clear that we are not for that and we are not a part of that. So thank you for that comment.
You do have to wonder if this big display of hyping the kids up and making them afraid and screaming, that we're trying to harm her kids or we're trying to go to her school, you think that might be a show because she knows she's in trouble because of the threats and she's trying to build up some kind of a case for her side or something? Because that just is the most bizarre thing I think I've ever seen, what we just watched.
Isn't it? And the timing too.
Miss Barbara says, Meredith, you have no idea what's coming your way. It's been a long time coming, and I'm surprised it hasn't been done before now. And you being a narc cannot protect you from any of this. Um, I would like to remind everyone that Miss Barbara has personally been threatened by Ashley, and she has every right to say what she says. Ashley on live, or well, in her own words, threatened Miss Barbara's life. So I can understand where she's coming from, and Ashley is doing nothing but making the situation worse. You would think if she was, if she was worried about the kids' well-being, she would want to to stop this. You know what I mean? To make us go away. And to make us go away, all you have to do is be a good mom. Stop lying to people and be a good mother. And so you would think, knowing what needs to be done to get rid of us, that she would want to do that. Instead, she wants to try to, fuel the fire. It makes no sense to me.
Would you guys like to watch this again? If you would, could you just give us a thumbs up or a yes to let us know?
I just wanted to say something real quick. We've offered for Ashley to come talk to us, as adults, and she refused that. She refused to do that. She came up with excuses at first and then refused to do it. But she'd rather do something with the display that she just gave us. She'd rather come on live while we're live and involve her children in it. And somehow that's the better choice.
It looks like you're getting a lot of yeses, Alpha. And I just want to take a minute to apologize. I did not realize the children were listening to us, that she was watching us when she was over there. And I hate that because I hate for her children to see us angry and upset, because that's not how we want to come across to them. And she's already made them scared of us. And I hate that. I really do. That's sad. It saddens us because that's not who we are. And we get backed into a corner too sometimes. But that's not us. And she's painting that picture to children that we come to love. And that's sad. I also want to say this. Jennifer Beck has also asked her many times to stop harassing her, and just leave her alone. And she's asked that publicly now twice.
She was enjoying that. She absolutely was. And that's part of what makes it so sad. Cindy Tatum says, seems she is trying to get the kids to hate the good people who want better for her girls. She fears someone wants to take them from her. That is not true. Couldn't have said it better myself. We
Debbie
just
says,
want better for those children.
Debbie says, you guys are good people, but she's trying to make you guys out to be bad people to those kids. And that is correct. That's all in the world it is. The show. It's all about the show with her.
Molly Smith says Ashley is only about the drama and attention, and she doesn't care who she hurts in the process. That's absolutely true. She doesn't care if she hurts her children. She doesn't care if she hurts her husband. It's all about her agenda, and she'll plow through whatever and whoever she has to get that done.
Some people are saying that she is doxing people on her page now. She is putting some pictures up on her page. That is correct.
Jothany, I think when she was talking about someone going back over on their side, I think she was talking about us. She wants us to stay over on our side.
Blueberry. Okay, people, I'm not going to be on here long, but I got something to say. I've been listening to the Idiot Channel, and they're taking shit too far. Way too far. Okay, one, Lindy's biological father's rights were terminated November 17th, 2011 by Jefferson County courts. It is a public record. Go look. Go look. It's done by the family court system. Why did they terminate his rights? Why? Because he abandoned that child. He abandoned her. That's exactly what the fucking court papers said. He gave me and Neil joint custody of her. You go contact her father and get her father over here, I'm after your ass. Legally, not illegally. I'll be after us legally. We have a restraining order against him until she turns 18. And when she turns 18, she's going to go and reapply for that restraining order to be extended.
Just stop trying to scare us.
Y'all don't know what the fuck he's done. He's got 6 children he doesn't take care of. He tried to kill this one.
He did. And
Okay?
I love my sister. No one's taking her away.
Yeah.
Except for my own.
And you go to my daughter's school?
No.
No. You go to my daughter's school?
I've already warned them that
She doesn't want to go to school now. She's scared to go to school. Thank you, fucking betas. She's scared to go to fucking school.
I warned them, and now I'm not going to school. I'm going to take mental health days until this gets straightened out.
Yeah, my kid afraid to go to school, you fucking bitches.
You done, Miss Ashley.
Nightmares. Because I've read in the comments how many people want to come and just take my kids. Fuck you. Fuck you.
And I'm not going to school until the beta fish are gone.
You hear my daughter?
Until
You hear my
they
daughter?
take away from my mom.
No one's taking my sister away from me.
Y'all think it's funny? You think it's hilarious? She doesn't want to go to school. Guess what? I'm probably
No, we think this is sad and disturbing.
Or they die.
Laura's over there pissed too.
I'm fucking pissed.
I'm the
like
only
you
one
would.
that can bully
Excuse my
her.
language.
I'm her
so-
sister. I can bully her. Like, she can bully me. She's my sister.
And they think this is okay.
Yep, apparently.
They think this is okay. Now they got my kids terrified.
I'm not
Yeah,
terrified.
Lindy's terrified to go to fucking school.
I don't even want to go to school tomorrow. Call out. Call out. Call out. Call out.
You hear my daughter?
I
You hear my daughter?
Don't let her go to school, actually. Don't.
Where's the hairbrush, kids?
I don't know. I don't use it. I don't use a hairbrush.
Anybody, where's the hairbrush?
I don't remember.
Okay, don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. I found one.
I'm mad at these stupid beta fish. They need to swim away from my goddamn mother before I goddamn put them in hell and burn them up and hang up and just. I'm pissed.
Wow.
Pissed.
I'm guilty.
Isn't that the exact thing she
I'm so
was
pissed.
talking
I'm so
bad
pissed
about
I had to
before
say it.
earlier?
I'm sorry.
Being angry
And by the way,
and
I've never seen
mean
one
to
goddamn
everyone.
child support. It's never been ordered, and I've never requested it because I don't want shit from that motherfucker. And no, he was not in jail. He's still not in jail.
He should be.
He should be because he molested his oldest daughter. You want to contact him so he can fuck her too? Sick son of a bitches.
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry for saying what was on my mind. I'm pissed.
Say what's on your mind, baby.
Can I?
Yeah. Just try not to cuss.
Dang it.
I've been cussing and I don't.
Lindy's
like
almost
cussing.
18.
And I'm
You're 11.
12.
You're no, you're not. You're
Next
12.
year I'm 12.
But Jim, you can't.
That's what
do
you're
that.
teaching them and showing them to do.
Duck them female dogs.
Those beta fish need to swim
They
away
need
from
to
Mom.
duck themselves.
Oh, the betas are running a special and they're talking shit. They're talking about going to my daughter's school. Lindy's scared to go to school now.
Don't
They're
let
talking about
her-
trying to contact her biological father when his rights were terminated. November
If
17th,
Will comes,
2011.
I'm gonna freaking
Jefferson
punch
County,
him.
Colorado courts. Call and find out. Call. It's public fucking record. Call and find out. The courts terminated him because he abandoned her. He hadn't seen her since she was 8 months old. He hasn't even tried. And no, I don't get child support for her. Never been ordered. Neil and I have joint custody of her, whether you fucktards like that or not. Oh, Q waffle.
I want waffles, however.
They worse than they mind their business. They need to stop with my children. They need to stop with my children.
Okay.
First, let me taste the batter that I made real quick.
Honestly, I need to take a mental health day tomorrow because now the beta fish are coming.
She doesn't want to go to school now. Thanks, you goddamn betas. Thank you. Now she doesn't want to go. She's afraid y'all are going to come into her school and get her. And no, she doesn't need a fucking group home either.
Y'all do.
Well, Laura said y'all do.
Listen,
No, we have plans for her after school. Don't worry about it. Just because I haven't sat there and told you what the fuck we're doing doesn't mean shit.
I already know what you guys are doing after school.
Yep, don't say it. Laura even knows what we're doing after school with Lindy.
I at least think so.
You know, don't worry about it.
we're not going to talk about it. We're not
These
going
sons
to
of bitches.
disclose that information to you, beta fish. Swim away from mom now, or I will call out of school and eventually get truancy and go to jail, which is what y'all want.
Yeah,
And I
hate all my children.
I hope you're happy. I will have to stop with my perfect attendance, and Miss Becky will be worried. However, the truth is, I hate it.
You got my kids scared, you fucking bitches. I don't scare her.
You
guys do.
goddamned beta fish.
You people scare my
Keep
daughter.
away from my mother. Swim away from my mother now. Or at least learn to swim. Do not bitch.
I didn't let her see it. I was sitting here listening to it. And I did not know what was coming up until they started in on that shit. And she heard. I mean, well, in one fucking room after all.
She's sitting right there. How could she?
How could you not hear? Exactly.
And no one's trying to take away my sister. I'm the only one
Have
that
you
gets
ever heard of your
no
dad,
one else.
Ashley? I mean, come on now.
If only the Ghostbusters could bust trolls.
I'm the only one that can bully Lindy
my daughters
because
are
I'm her
pissed.
sister. Sisters do that.
My daughters are pissed.
And I need to go to school tomorrow. However, I'm scared of the beta fish. I need to contact my school. I need to email them.
Oh, you're a lying bitch, Sarah. You're a lying bitch. You're a lying bitch. I heard. Call the school and get her in a group home. Da, 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 da. Yeah, no. I heard it. Lindy heard it. Laura heard it. Neil heard it.
If
Hold up.
we've been stalking you all this time and you're scared of us, why would you be listening to this with your children in the room with the volume up and not have earbuds in? Why would you do that? You yourself would think you have enough sense not to.
Which is concentrated TC for all you uneducated people out there.
Actually, if I recall, what I said
You have
was
problems. Severe
is
problems.
that she doesn't need to be in a group home, but there is
severe.
a
You think my problems are bad?
lots of resources
I
out
don't get on
there
here trying
for
to take
her.
people's children.
So you're full of crap.
I don't get on here trying to take people's children. Once they're removed, I hope they're in a better place. Yeah, okay. You think I don't got that? Think I don't got it? Y'all seem to think I'm fucking ignorant. Go ahead, keep on thinking it. And I did not impersonate a law enforcement officer. I do not know who the fuck Barbara Farnsworth was talking about. Because I damn sure don't know her number. And why the fuck would I call her? I wouldn't impersonate a police officer. No, if I called her, I'd give her a piece of my goddamn mind. There's no way in hell I didn't know her number. I don't know where she lives.
That's what you took from that
You
statement.
guys seem to think I know
Nothing
all
about
this
your
shit.
children, about the police.
I don't know what to talk about ever anyway. She's the one making most of the goddamn threats. You know, you can only antagonize a person so far before they snap. You can only go so far before a person snaps. And I'm about there. And I know you're streaming this, and I don't care. Because y'all have pissed me the fuck off. Okay, make your turn.
We're sorry that the truth makes you so angry.
Leave my kids alone. You know, if they were going to take my kids, they would have already taken them. They would have already taken them. Oh, y'all think you know best? I wouldn't want to parent the way y'all parent. That's just saying the fact. I don't want to.
Ashley, I have already won the Oscar for Best Performing Actress. You are not going to win it or take it from me, honey.
Shit.
You're just making yourself look like a fool.
Got me so fucking giving me goddamn nightmares. Especially after I got that one screenshot. I wish I knew where those kids were. I'd come and take them right now. It's a kidnapping threat. That is a kidnapping threat. I've had dreams about you guys murdering my children. I have. I've woken the whole motel up screaming because of you women. You keep fucking with stuff.
Then why continue to come to the page, watch our content, and involve yourself in something that is causing you that much distress?
Leave mine the fuck alone. We're not doing a damn thing wrong. And I love the discussion about the medical marijuana too. They said no illegal drugs. And I haven't had a marijuana license. Got that fucker renewed last month. Oh, I didn't tell you, so therefore it doesn't exist, right? Don't tell every goddamn thing about my life. You want a license number, social security number 2? Want to watch you go pee? Watch you shower? I mean, that's how obsessed you guys are. That's how fucking obsessed.
Oh, Ashley, calm down. You're not going to win the award. I've tried to tell you that.
I mean, your kids are going to grow really fucking warped, having parents like y'all.
I
mean, I see serial killer in the future. Stalking people like that shit. Can't go anywhere on the internet because, oh my God, the little fucking bitches are going to find me. Like last night, y'all claim I was on TikTok with CMC. No. My TikTok handle is Ashley Hausman777.
Yeah,
Honey, you may.
I've been on this since October. I don't know how to work the fucker. I got it because I was going to make cute videos of the kids.
Honey, you may want to look up the definition of stalking.
I don't have the app on my phone anymore.
Again, if you've ever did in the first place.
I mean, I don't talk to that bitch.
Oh, Ashley, we do have a screenshot of you using the same name on TikTok.
And identity theft.
And it's you.
Y'all think I'm dumb. But y'all taking this way too fucking far, you bitches. You're taking it way too far. I'm absolutely done. I'm done with you guys.
We haven't done anything different that we've been doing. We haven't stepped out of line. We haven't threatened.
That's your problem.
We haven't stalked
not mine,
you.
not Neil's, not yours.
So you're obviously having this issue is obviously within yourself.
Not mine.
We can't help that you made those threats and now you're in a panic.
This is where I sit.
So you're just making yourself look, well, just ridiculous, really.
And I've never once spent the whole night down here. Thank you.
Well, that's exactly what it is. She knows that she's spiraling down.
You're talking at your ass. But I gotta call you let him know I'm here.
So what she's doing instead of making it
leave
better.
My children alone.
Yep, she's just grasping for anything she can, grasping for those straws.
Leave
out of desperation.
My children alone. They are safe. They are fed. They are warm. They're dry. They have plenty of clothes. They have shit to enrich themselves. No, you leave my children alone. And just because I didn't announce the plans for Lindy after graduation, you think we don't have any? You think I don't have a day center already lined up for her? Yeah, you goddamn head.
Get your children off a
Tell me
public
you found something to do.
page. Take your
You
children
really need to find
off
something
a
that fucking makes something
public
done with you.
page. I mean, this obviously is almost comical because nothing she's saying is true, and we know that. It was to get us riled up, which I admit got me a little riled up there, but then you have to start laughing because she's just talking about nothing. There's nothing she's saying that's true. And she's making herself look ridiculous. In fact, she's actually digging a deeper hole for herself. So you do have to wonder, does she want the kids to be removed? I mean, this certainly wouldn't be helping her to keep her children carrying on like this in front of them and letting them hear things that they shouldn't be hearing. You just have to ask yourself. I mean, she's on a public page. I don't know what she's expecting when she comes on a public page. What are the police going to
Believe
tell
me.
you, Ashley? Just get off the page then.
Oh my God. Just because I'm not a helicopter parent,
Well,
I
that's
don't know my
something only
children
she can do.
and all
You
this
can't
shit,
do
you think
that
I'm
for
not a good
her.
parent. Colorado says I am. And believe it or not, I've been to every parenting class that Colorado in Jefferson County has to offer. I really have. I even went to 2 through the mental health center.
Your kids were hysterical and you left them. That's how hysterical they were. They needed their mother to comfort them, and you left them to go see your boyfriend. That's how hysterical they were. Okay, well, try to add that up for us, please.
So I don't.
And shame on her. If she's been to every parenting class that Colorado
Teach you
has
how to
to
deal with
offer,
autistics.
then shame on
I'm
those
autistic.
parenting
Whether
classes
you like that
because
or
they have
not.
failed.
I was diagnosed at the age of 14 at the North Monroe Pavilion in Monroe,
And like Brewster
Louisiana,
just
as a
said,
mental hospital. Thank you.
you're getting these children all riled up.
And they diagnosed
You're saying they're afraid to go to
Dr.
school.
Weinholt is the one
They're
who
afraid of
diagnosed
us.
me.
And as upset
Yeah,
as
nice
you
German accent.
were saying they were,
It's really weird too.
you felt it was a good
You look
idea
like a
to
patient.
leave them. If I was afraid for my child's life and well-being, I wouldn't be stepping foot out of that door, let alone going to see someone else. And I don't care if you want to say that
I've got a lot of
Neil's
medical
there.
conditions, all that
As a
other shit.
mother,
That is
I would be
really
there
none
to
of your
protect
concern.
them. So you're
Because
obviously
guess
not
what?
that
Social
truly
services knows
worried.
about it too. They know about it.
Awesome points are being pointed out. A lot of comments about this. Why
They know
did
about
you
all my
have to
medical
go to so
conditions.
many parenting classes then, Ashley, if
They
you're
know it's
such a good
hot.
parent? Why were you ordered to go
They
to
know I'm on
parenting
2
classes?
oxys. Only 2 pills I ever bought in my life. The fucking wrist was killing me. I just love your comments down there too. Those are gonna get you in a lot of trouble. A lot. It's gonna get the commentators in a lot of trouble. Tired of it. And y'all did say you're gonna call the kids' schools. You're gonna call the autos from school and talk to her about maybe getting her in a group home when she turns 18. Because I only want her for a check, and I'll get rights over her and be her guardian when
What
she's
she's
18.
doing right now
and then
is
I'll keep her
mixing
check and all this other
comments
shit.
together. She's picking and choosing parts
Whatever.
of comments
I don't care if she
and
gets a check or not.
manipulating and
You know,
twisting
for the
them.
first 6 years of her life,
None of this is
she
true.
didn't get a check. Did I give her up? No. And that's during the time when even social services was telling me to institutionalize that child.
She's
Yeah,
also
I don't give up on
deflecting.
my kids.
She's deflecting the fact that she's made
I don't stop parenting because it's hard.
serious,
Just because you don't like the way I do shit,
life-threatening
don't mean
harms
anything.
against so many.
It means absolutely nothing. Nothing. Come here. Well, thank you, Sherry. They're not going to leave me alone, though. Just like they're not going to leave my children alone. It's pathetic. That is pathetic. I was sitting on a bed just having to turn on Facebook. Oh, they're talking about, okay, let's see what they're saying. Lindy overheard it and so did Laura. I didn't know what the fuck they were going to say.
Because you allowed that, Ashley.
But they damn sure did.
You didn't know what we were going to say, but
I
you've
got
been
both my
saying for
kids upset.
days that we're
They got my
hateful,
kids upset.
mean,
You think I haven't
horrible
told my children
people,
about this
but you
shit?
didn't know what we were going to
And don't say
say.
it's bad to tell my kids. No. No. Us Audis, we thrive on information. Okay? Thrive on it.
And fine, if you didn't know what we was gonna say, let's
I think
just
they have every right
say
to know
that's true. When
that
you
the
heard
boogeyman
the
is real.
conversation and where it was going, why didn't you turn
Boogeyman's
it
real.
off? Why didn't you put earbuds in?
And it wears a
Because
bird's
you
mask.
wanted that to happen.
It's too afraid. Too afraid to show their faces. Because they know what they're doing is wrong. They know. They know what they're doing is wrong. Do they care? No. No. As long as they get what they want, they don't care. See, whether you like it or not, I give a fuck about my kids.
That's
I
true.
will
She
fight
only
you to
has
the
about
death over
20
my
people
children.
that watch, maybe 10 that comment.
I will.
I don't know who she's trying to
Tooth and
convince
fucking nail.
that she's not done anything wrong and somebody else is
I know
picking
Lindy's
on
real upset.
her. She's in such massive
Lindy's
legal
bad upset.
trouble right now. She's just pedaling
Do
backwards.
they care? No. Oh, we love those children. No, you don't. And quit referring to them as our girls because they're not yours. They're not yours. I would not let my children be raised by you people. Because I'm pretty sure your children have turned out like you. Big goddamn bullies, wherever the fuck they're at. Wanting to tear
There
people
she
apart.
goes again,
Just for the fucking hell of it.
talking about our children.
And no, I don't lie, cheat, and steal to get money either. Because I
She
don't care about
does
fucking
what
money.
she
We can live in
accuses
a
us
vehicle.
of doing.
Y'all wouldn't be happy until you see my kids out in the fucking field sleeping.
like I
Ashley,
stated,
your kids imitate you. We just heard one of your children say
Alright,
they'd like to
buddy.
get a sawed-off shotgun.
How's Jeff go? How's Jeff go? On the highway. I'm going the highway. Go, Jeff, go, go. Go, Jeff, go, go. I didn't lie to them. I didn't lie to them. I told you, girlfriend, stay in your lane. Besides, I have to get my car, whether you like that or not. I have a responsibility to get my car from Safeway parking lot, where it's been for like 3 days now, because I haven't had help. Waiting for Tim to wake up. We're going to go get my damn car. Oh, but you want to see us walking. You want to see us in the dirt. You want to see us torn down, drug apart, and you're fucked up in the head. And you know what? I heard all that about, oh, I'm not telling the coalition about my money and all that. Bullshit. They know about both of my checking accounts. They know about both. They know how much I've got in my one that ain't being touched so we can get a place to live.
but do they know about the money
I
you're
don't believe that
taking
either. I don't
from
care.
people
Because
off
I
the
know
street
what's true.
and getting from offline?
I know what kind
They
of
know
money
about
we
that.
have. I know what we're doing with our money. Y'all get mad because we're living in a free place and, oh my God, we get edibles. You know what? That's the only thing that's kept me from ripping shit apart right now. You don't care. You don't care about nobody's well-being. You're just out here to get the thrill of, oh, we fucked somebody over.
We care that you threaten like that
You-
and you have children. We
One
care
day
that you
somebody's going to act to you.
admit that you want to rip people
won't be
apart
me.
and harm
'Cause I
them.
don't know where the fuck you live. One day somebody's going to fuck you over and fuck you good. One day somebody's going to have you fucking terrorized. It's coming. And you know
Someone
it.
had me terrorized.
And I would
I
advise
wouldn't.
also, y'all need to advise Miss Barbara Farnsworth to keep her threats off the internet. Yeah. Got all those screenshots where she made a call on the cops to harass us and all that shit. Yeah. Lakewood PD's tired of y'all. CPS is tired of y'all. Y'all keep calling in and everything's unfounded. Unfounded.
I think we'll wait to let them tell us they're tired of
You
us.
think of that. You are wasting community resource, community dollars, taxpayer dollars, and community hours doing that shit. You really are. You're wasting it. You're wasting resources doing that shit. Because I don't parent like you. Get over yourselves. I parent differently. Oh well. Oh well. I know a lot of people who parent like I do. Believe it or not, I really do. And I'm only talking to Lindy because it's close to our birthday and shit. Y'all fucked up. Me and Lindy talk all the time. And yes, this morning I sent my kids to the store by themselves. Yeah, 2 blocks away. Yes, I did. Because right now, when it stands up, it's a spiderweb of pain in my lower back. Nerve pain. There's nothing I can do about it. It's called
Since you
lumbar
tell your kids
lymphangiectasis.
everything, did you tell your kids what you said?
An
Did
MRI
you
diagnosed that
let
one.
them hear what you said?
Now I'm going in for another MRI soon anyway. I don't even believe I go to the doctor because I don't take you with me. Do you think I want you to call my doctor's offices? Because you'll do that. Just like you called every motel up and down Colfax Avenue in Lakewood, trying to find out where we're at. Don't think I don't know.
She needs another
Screenshot too.
diagnosis to add to the 500,000 she already has.
It's pretty disgusting to me that you're trying that goddamn hard to fuck with me.
I said it earlier. I'm going to say it now. It's nothing but a show.
No.
Ashley, that's the only reason you're doing this. Attention, show. You should have never scared your girls, which is exactly what you've done.
Whatever. But now I'm telling them no because of the ramifications. And the ramifications are the boogeyman, the baby man, the boogeyman.
Well, Ashley, I'm not going to let my children hear what you say because I love them and care for them. And they don't need to be scared of something that I can protect them from. That's my job. So I don't do that.
I don't receive shit.
I don't scare children like that.
PayPal. No. One person sent me $20 on my PayPal this month.
I'll just say this. My son is the same age as your daughter.
I didn't ask for it. She sent it.
I would never allow her to hear anything online like that. True or not, my son doesn't have a Facebook account. He doesn't get on Facebook, and he certainly doesn't hear anything that I'm watching or listening to.
Go back.
I will turn it off before I will put him in that situation.
Because of the ramifications and the fallout. He insisted. I said, okay, here's my address. I honestly thought he was buying a hot plate and sending it. He sent $100 so we could pick one we wanted, but then the ladies told us we couldn't have one. So I got a new toaster oven, a waffle iron, and a sandwich iron. And my kids absolutely love that fucking waffle iron. Laura was making waffles when I left. She loves that waffle iron. She loves it. It's cute, it's little, and she loves it. So, and Greg was fine. I showed him what we bought. And no, people, I don't sell what I get on eBay. Those appliances are still at the house, at the motel. They are. Y'all are twisted people. All this shit's been said about me. All these fucking lies that, yeah, I'm a pill up, or I'm a meth head, I'm a crackhead, I'm a this, that. What am I not? Tell me that. What am I not? Y'all have called me and accused me of everything under the. You think it's fine?
We've just showed your videos of you talking. You're the one that's saying it, Ashley. You proved it yourself.
Good for you. I'm just glad I don't live near y'all. I'd hate to be in the town y'all live in.
Why?
I'd have y'all wandering around the streets. I love that one comment. So you let your daughters what were this prostitution? There's prostitution everywhere, believe it or not.
You just threaten us again?
Happens in your town too, idiots. You're a small town or not. Happens in your town too. Why? Because there's dope. Dope everywhere. And women will do that when they need it. Some will. Tell everybody my oxygen's fake and this, that, and the other. It's not. In fact, when I go to see my pulmonologist again, I'm coming on live. I'm coming on live to let y'all know. Let y'all see it. You know, I had to be prescribed this. Yeah. I went through 2 weeks of testing at National Jewish Hospital. Cardio and pulmonary. They found a lot of shit wrong with my systems. A lot. And he put me on oxygen at 4 liters at that time.
This is her live.
You know what? How many years ago was that? 2014. 8 years ago. Yeah. I went through all that testing. One of those tests is scary as fuck. Oh my God, it's scary. I know, God, it's scary. But I went through it. I even been on the tilt table to find out why if I raise both my hands over my head, especially when I'm standing up, boom, I pass out. I get all shaky and dizzy. Yeah. Brain waves. Believe it or not, this brain waves doing that. Who knew your brain could fuck your body up? And that's been happening all my life. Just when I fell out the door and landed on the bicycles and busted myself all up, that was when it was time to go to a neurologist. I don't understand. You say you try to help me, you don't try to help me. No, beta, you don't try to help me. If you would come across with constructive criticism and without that snotty ass, good, better than holier than thou tone of voice you have, I'm talking to all 5 of you, tone of voice, maybe we could talk. I ain't talking to people that sound like that. I ain't talking to people that talk to me like that. Are you kidding me?
We
Are you
tried
kidding
in the
me?
comments, Ashley.
Y'all have never offered help.
Yes, we
All
offered to
y'all done is
listen.
sat there and call me a dope head and say I'm misappropriating funds, which I did not. Somebody also said that we got our table check of $1,500 this past summer. No, we didn't. We still have not gotten that check because it went to the Mallory, went to that motel, because that's where we're at when we filed our taxes. That was our address because we didn't have the P.O. box at that time. We didn't get the P.O. box until this year when we were moving out of the Mesa. Okay? So the Tabor check went to the Mallory. Mr. Kim says he don't know nothing about it. We had to file papers with the state of Colorado to get that thing reissued to us. And they said it can take anywhere from 8 to 14 weeks. So kiss my ass. That's where it lays. We did not get that money. We did not get it. We will eventually, but we did not get it. All because of address shit. What day is this? Today's Sunday.
Isn't it funny how she can remain calm now, but when the children were in the room, she was
No, I don't have to
crazy?
explain myself, but I'm tired of people. If I don't explain myself,
Exactly.
they get a
Trying to
tidbit
get
of
them
information
riled up.
and they run with it.
It's
They
all
start
about the show,
trying to
isn't
fill
it?
in the blanks that would make sense of how things should happen in their minds. And it's not the case. We got the P.O. box because living in the Mesa, we can get our mail half the damn time. That man down there barely understood a lick of English. Nice guy, but barely understood English. And he wouldn't understand anything, to give us our mail. So it was kind of hard to get our mail. So we got a P.O. box. That was February or March. We just renewed it 6 months in October. So what, February then? May, I don't know. We had to renew it at the end of October or September. One of the two. Neil renewed it. So I don't know. It was the end of September and October. We just had to pay our 6 months on it. We finally got the insurance back on our vehicles a couple of months ago. Both vehicles. Car's in good shape. Truck's dying. Truck's dying. I'm gonna sell it for scrap probably. I don't care. He's dying. And we can do it with one vehicle. It's more convenient to have two. Costs less money to have two. Public transportation is a fucking bitch. $3 one way. $6 a day. For just back and forth to work.
Why are you're on government assistance? Why are you having
Gas
to pay?
in my car go back and forth? $20 lasts the whole damn week. Even the gas prices these days. Yes, Miss Kathy, this is live. Thank you, Moni. No, not my disability. I'm talking about the Tabor check that we were supposed to get from Colorado, which is a kickback on the marijuana license, sales tax stuff. I don't know all about it. Neil knows more about that shit than I do because I don't get into politics. But it's a kickback from the marijuana. So it was a paper check. Everybody got a paper check. I don't know if anybody that got direct deposit. I don't. And we had direct deposit at that. No, my disability check goes right into my check account through NetSpend. That's who I got my account there from. My other account is Key Bank, right across the road from us. And I got that one because eBay does not like NetSpend. And since I sell things on eBay, I would like to get my money. So we opened the account at Key Bank. Jenny Lynn Goss, I don't even want you on my page, girlfriend. I don't even want you here. You will bring out the evil in me. I do not want you here.
I'd be willing to bet that's because she brings the truth with her.
Ashley, you have a live where you said you got the check. Neil brought the mail in, and you said, I got the check.
You guys aren't allowed to
You
comment
said
on mine.
it.
Don't come out here harassing me. Because I'm telling the absolute fucking truth.
That's what I was
Polygraph me,
thinking.
do whatever the fuck you want. Truth serum. I don't care what the fuck you do. I'll tell you the truth. It's the truth. That's the timeline of events. That's exactly how the dominoes fell. But y'all want to take a little bit of information and then infer and assume and guess and make up shit. And like Neil said, it's the narrative to suit your needs. That's what you do.
We follow the proof.
I'm sick of it.
The evidence.
I don't do any of you that way. Any of you. And I have reason to do a few of you that way, but I'm not going to. Because you know what? I really don't have the time or the energy to focus hatred like that on a person.
You do it every
But
day.
you did. You did. We have the voicemail messages.
I do not
You did.
have the kind of hatred within me
It takes hatred to threaten
that much
someone's
energy in
life,
one person.
Ashley.
I don't. Yeah, I'm
It
outside.
takes hatred
So dark.
to
We know Tim to get up.
say that she wished our children drowned at
I'll go
birth.
down there and wake him up.
Or should have drowned at birth.
But it's just ridiculous. People can't understand the way shit happened. Well, shit happened the way it happened. Okay? I'm not the best person in the world, but I am damn sure not the worst.
We don't
Or is
understand lying.
You know, he at least goes to work. Okay? He at least goes to work.
Exactly. He at least does something.
I mean, I don't do this to any of you. I don't see how you find it within yourselves to do it to me.
How do you find yourself to threaten someone's
I
life?
don't see how you find it. Because to me, that indicates there's something wrong in your soul.
How do you treat your children like that? There's something wrong in your
It really
soul.
does. I'm sorry I'm speaking my truth.
And we're speaking our truth.
There's something missing there.
There's definitely something missing with you to have that much hatred, to want to harm people.
To have that much hatred.
And that much hatred to allow your children to be that scared.
My dad was kind of that way.
What we do
For
comes from love
absolutely
and
no
caring.
reason.
Stay in your lane, Sandy.
You're abusing your
Sandy,
children,
look at the
Ashley.
comments coming over my trolls.
Emotionally abusing them.
Stay in your lane. I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to you little followers.
You just don't like to hear the truth.
Something wrong with y'all too. And just like I love reading how y'all constantly say I'm taking too much of my meds and this, that, and the other. Da, da, da. No, bitches, I'm stoned half the time.
Well, there you go.
Y'all can't seem to take that either.
No, we do
right.
get it.
Does not make
You know what?
him.
If relieving my pain a little bit makes me feel good in the head a little bit, whose business is it? Not yours. Not yours.
Then why do you make it our business?
And you think just because I don't videotape me cooking all the time that I don't do cooking? Oh my God. We can't afford to eat out every day. I'm sorry. We cannot do it.
But yet you eat
Yeah,
out
you
every day.
make the girls cook
You
for
can't
you.
cook. I won't eat. It's cooking half the time. It's gotten better. No. Drag my chair in there and I sit down and I cook. Yes, I sit down and cook because my lower back, a spider web of fucking nerve pain.
You have your children cook for you.
And I know some of you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not daft. I'm not the only person with that problem. So I sit down and I cook. I can't cook a 10-course meal. But thanks to Greg's generosity, I now have a damn good toaster oven that I can actually bake things in.
And we're glad you have
That
it.
is fucking awesome. And I appreciate Greg very much. I still like Greg.
Oh, here's we go.
But I did not scam him or anything at
Of
all.
course she does.
Y'all love going back and looking at the lives. Do it.
Now we see
I told you
what
not to.
the goal is here.
So this one girl's wanting to send me some jewelry, and me and Lauren and Lindy some jewelry. Told her not to. She's going to anyway.
That's wonderful. We hope you give the gifts to your children. That's wonderful.
And the ramifications will be, oh, she begged, she scared, did it. No, I didn't. No,
You dry beg. You dry beg. You have electric appliances.
Miss Reba.
You just won't go get them out of storage.
Yeah. So I sit and cook. Sorry, last night we had roasted chicken in the toaster oven. It was good.
And that's great. But we see you eating fast
I
food.
imitate myself cooking to prove that I cook. I don't multitask very well, okay? I cannot hold the phone and cook at the same time. I can't.
Why can't she video herself cooking?
Not the
She
best on that shit. I'm
videos
not very well
literally
coordinated.
everything else in her entire life.
That doesn't make sense. You can hold the phone and
And we
eat.
have
You
been
can
keeping
hold the
that
phone and
motel
put
room
makeup
clean.
on.
For one, I don't like tripping over shit. My left foot's completely numb. Has been for months. And I always feel like I'm falling. I'm supposed to be using my damn cane. But I don't like the cane. I hate the cane. Fuck the cane. Anyway, I always feel like I'm falling. And if I step on something, I'm going to fall. Because I don't know where I'm putting that foot half the time.
Then use the cane. That's what it's for.
There's another trip to a neurologist.
And if you don't
My
like
pain
the
clinic's sending me
cane,
there.
get a walker.
Great. I don't like neurologists, okay?
She has a walker
I
already
don't like
ordered.
them. They put stuff on your head. Miss Barbara watching now knows exactly.
Ashley, do you hear every time there's a solution, you make an excuse as to why you can't do it? Every single time.
Miss Barbara knows exactly what I'm talking about. I've had a sleep study too. That's why I got CPAP. I got a new hose for it, but I got CPAP. Just okay, Michelle. Yes, you too. Miss Brenda. Thank you, Moni. I try to be down to earth. You know, my memory sucks. Certain things I can remember, certain things I can't. Like I say, my brain is Swiss cheese. Some shit sticks, other shit just falls through the holes.
You can't remember the lies. Why don't you just say that? You just don't remember lies.
You know, I'm an SP. You can't handle that. Aspies are kind of known to be a little blunt and a little rude. Rizzy, hey, try to give up comments. They're so small on this. I mean, no, I'm not actively running around with my kids. And you all see that to be a problem. There was a time when I could do that. But on days like today, when my lower back is so screwed up, I can't even stand up straight. And I know y'all saw me bent over the sink to watch the beauty blender because it hurts to stand up straight, hurts to walk. So I don't want to really do it right now, especially just for the fun of it.
In the crowd.
I mean,
I heard every day. Deal with it.
my kids like the library and things like that, and that's fine. I'm not going to tell them no if they say, can I go? You know, unless there's something going on. You know, I'll tell them no occasionally. But the library gives them such enrichment. Lindy has, after our events that she goes to the library, she loves them. She likes the first Friday of the month at the art gallery. They have a big thing, and they've even shown her artwork. And I asked her if she, I said, well, I go with you next time. She goes, oh, Mom, I don't think you'll like it. I don't think it's something you'll like. I was like, so? And she goes, I was like, okay, you got a month to think about it. She's just worried about disappointing me not having a good time. I know that's what it is. Lindy thinks about things like that big time. And I know that's what it is. I'm letting her think. And I will ask her again after Thanksgiving when we get closer to the end of the month. Let Mom go with you. It should be a Christmas one, coming up in December. It should be a Christmas one. So, I don't know, maybe I can get her to do a Christmas theme thing, a Christmas drawing. They show her artwork up there. One thing I will hate, absolutely hate moving out of this neighborhood for, is that gallery. That has given my daughter such hope. She's so bright and happy with it. I wish the first Friday of every month came every day. That's how damn good that shit is for her.
love to hear that.
She loves it. Like today, the money I gave her, she bought herself a sketch pad and some pens. She loves to draw. Laura likes the phone. Laura likes YouTube. Laura's a YouTube kid. Always has been. That's my fault. That's my fault. Because we used to sit there on the computer at home. She used to, when she was 2, she'd sit on my lap. Lindy's gone to school, we're sitting there watching train wins. Okay? Trains hitting things. And she's train win, train win, train win. Even this day, my daughter tell you train wins. Except when it versus a tornado. She found that out too. Laura's interested in so many things. And I've got to get her focused. She's like me. She's interested in too damn much. I got to get her focused. And I can't focus myself, so that's going to be hard. We do have a therapist assigned to us now for Laura. So thank you for the comment of somebody. Oh, you just did intake. Yeah.
Getting her focused.
Last week. Sure did. And guess what? We got a therapist. Thank God. They said they would call us when they have an appointment available. Said it shouldn't be long.
Ashley, we've been telling you to get your children help, to take care of your children. We encourage you to take care of your children. Go to the park and see who's there. Who are they seeing at the park?
Going live all the time, and live didn't exist a while ago when I started this page. But because I didn't post videos all the time of every little thing, y'all don't know the journey we've been on. Oh my God, y'all don't know the journey we've been on, man. Oh my God. It's 50,000 miles under the ocean, So, whoa.
We've asked you.
I'll admit it right now, as a parent, autistic parent, parenting autistics is fucking difficult. Because I go into sensory overload. I cannot process it. I don't care what you say. Don't care. And I tend to flip out. Lindy flips out too. Laura will just get pissy on your ass. But yeah.
But why do you come live?
Sometimes bad.
Why do you show it?
Because I wake up and I'm full of anxiety. Scared to be alive. Wake up like that. It's not cool, but I wake up like that. Not every day, but most days, yeah.
You're not the only one that goes through that. You're not showing anybody something new.
Shower and all that other crap. None of your business, for one. 2, I do shower. 3, I have to have help right now because I have to have somebody wash my hair. I cannot put my hands over my head. I could start shaking. I'm serious, flopping like a fish. And I will hit the ground. My blood pressure bottoms out. It bottoms out. Because something in my brain is not telling my heart to pick up the pace when I stand up and do things like that. And there is no medication for it.
But there's 1,000 excuses for everything.
Until I
Thousands
get a
of
shower
excuses.
chair, I have to have somebody help me with my hair. Other than that, I'm fine. There's a lot of stuff I can't do, but there's still a lot of stuff I can do. And I have been doing a lot of things around there. The place is being kept clean. I'll tell you right now, it's not the damn kids doing it. They cleaned last weekend. It was, yeah, because they wanted to go to the library. I gave them both a chore. Laura even swept. Blew my mind. Boom.
That's how you work with children. You give them, you offer rewards and then discipline when they don't follow through or don't follow directions.
And there are the ones out there saying my daughters cook for us. Because you've seen videos of those poor girls cooking. That was videos of me showing off that my daughters had learned to cook something.
That's right. That's the
That
point.
wasn't them cooking for us. Yeah, we got a grilled cheese sandwich out of it, but that was their first time doing it. And I was proud. They acquired a skill where they could actually do that. I was proud. And you know what? I didn't ask them. They asked me. Mama, when can I cook? Mama, when can I cook? Okay? You want to do what Mama's doing? Let's do it.
That's the point. Teach them how to do
Go
it.
through my pictures on this page. Look at my pretty omelets. I want a stove, so I make a fucking omelet.
So you only let them do it once? Is that what you're saying?
I'm the only cooking one for Neil now, but damn. Yeah. I make some bomb ass omelets. So I love cooking breakfast. I had short term, like 4 weeks of being a short order cook for breakfast and then lunch. I learned a lot during that time.
She doesn't
Like
do
4 weeks of my life.
anything, she's lazy.
Very short term. That's what my jobs were. Because I get bored. Get fucking bored. Same shit over and over and over. Although I did like Peace out here. I was delivering to people living in $10 million homes out there. And then in 2008, I saw a lot of people that I delivered to lose their $2 and $3 million homes. That was bad. I felt bad for those folks. Nice houses too. Good tippers. But every day was different. I mean, by the time before I quit, I knew where I was going anyway. Just put the ticket up here, okay, I know where I'm going. Just set on autopilot and go. So, but it was driving. Most of my good jobs that I've enjoyed have involved driving. I love to drive. Now it hurts a little bit too much to drive. I want to go see my friend in Omaha next year, my best friend, but I don't know if I'll be able to stand the trip. You know, it's just that kind of thing. It sucks. Oh, really, Monty? Huh? Damn, if it's that cheap, I'll make it one myself. If that cheap, I'll make it one. But my doctor can order me one. Medicare and Medicaid will pick it up. Yes, I get both. And believe it or not, all these agencies, they cross-reference with the IRS. We're not getting away with money. I even get statements from PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. And anything over $600 must be reported to the IRS. My eBay's getting reported. I'm gonna get a 1099. We made like 683, something like that. And that's from the start of the year. So, yeah, it's not the biggest business in the world. You know, all it gives me the MC. And some of the stuff that I don't use, that I know I don't want to use, or I've got too much of similar products of, yeah, I'll sell it on eBay. Not for a great profit either. After you take, well, I charge shipping, but then you take eBay's fee and all that other shit out of it. It's not really worth it. Sometimes, you know, that $5 item that you just bought, that person probably made $1.35 off of it. Dead serious. eBay got some fees. So I'm looking for other markets to market my stuff on. That way I can sell it, you know, before it expires and all the good stuff. Let somebody use it. You know, I got my little hooker friend, Kristen. I want to hook her up with some stuff. Give her some skincare stuff and a little bit more makeup. Don't laugh. Don't criticize here. I've known this girl since we lived at the Mallory. I've known her 5 fucking years. She loves the cats. She's always worried about the cats. And she keeps chasing her cat that she says she lost years ago. And she's thinking she sees this cat everywhere. She's a little strange. She has mental problems. She really does. But she's a sweetheart and harmless. Oh my God, she's harmless. She's so sweet. But she's on dope, you know, that's her thing. She doesn't bring it to my house. Or if she does, at least it doesn't show. It's not out in the open. She doesn't do it. Nothing at my house. You know, I give her makeup things, and she's a sweetheart. Somebody dropped her brain from a 44th floor of a window, and it shattered into pieces. My God, that woman she's not too much younger than me. I worry about her. Okay? I don't care what she does for her shit. She's become a friend. You know, she's become my friend. And a good friend at that. She always finds me. Always finds me. You know, and how she bought us lunch last time I was around her. Last time she came around. I was at the Bunny. You know, she bought us lunch, bought us Chinese. I was like, oh, you damn cool. Okay. She was going to be back with a big Mountain Dew for me and a chocolate bar. I was like, damn, girl. So, yeah. Don't criticize. My kids even like her. And my kids know what she does. They do. And I told them, don't even talk about it. That's her thing. Just, that's what she does. And I don't want you to end up like her. They like her, but they don't want to end up like her. There was one weekend she stayed with us the whole weekend. And she slept damn near the whole weekend. So tired. At least she was in a place she was safe. And she knew she was. So, shit, what y'all say. You know, I care about people. It's not all about me. I don't care. Y'all keep on saying it's all about me. It's not. Maybe I see things from a different perspective than you do. You know, that could be what it is. That could be what it is. I parent based upon my life experiences. I teach my kids what the hell to look out for. We're not in a good neighborhood. They've seen the drug use. I have not lied to them what these people are doing. because that would be wrong of me, especially when both of them are old enough to understand that drug use like that is bad. People passing out, standing up literally and falling right over. And they're like, damn. I took Laura up there one night, 10 o'clock at night. When she got her little soda and we came back out. She goes, now I know why you don't let me come out here at night. This place is crazy. I was like, girl, come down here at 1:30 in the morning. It's really crazy. It is it's calmed down now. Okay, it's calmed down. The Bloods have moved away. I don't know where they went. A lot of them went to jail, but now they're poof gone. So it's quieting down quite a bit. I'm not hearing gunshots all the time, everything, and it's quieting down, which is good. So yeah, we're cool. It's really quieting down. But where my kids and I live, I teach them what they need to know, to be aware of their surroundings, who's doing what. Hey, we gotta get the car. Oh, fuck. Okay. Do what you gotta do. Come on. I don't care. Take as long as you need. Oh, Lord, what the hell? He must have forgot or he's tired. It's just been a bad day. I don't know. Tim's sober, everybody. Timothy is sober. Thank God he can drive. See, y'all are confused about me. I'm confused about him. You can't make enough money to get your ass a motel room? Him and Walker go half and half on a fucking room. That'd be 45 each a night. And trust me, they get more than that out here. Trust me. Jesus. He's not happy. I told you we had to go get the damn car. I tried to call him. He didn't have his phone on. I think he just woke up. He had been napping. And that's why I threw him out that one morning. He was acting like that right there. I said, you know what? Why don't you do your shit and leave? He did. Let's get out of here. Feeding the mice and feeding them so damn well that they are loving him. They look like big rats now. They're huge, big mice. I know. Yeah. Yeah. Think about Kristen. I mean, she's, I don't know, she's something special. This other chick I keep up with. Let me tell you about her. She's about to turn 19. She's a little black girl. Always has blankets covered up over her, hooded up. First time she came up, she changed, and she started rubbing her hand inside her other palm of her other hand. Started rubbing her fingers in it. She said, change. And I didn't have any. I really didn't. I'm like, no, baby, I don't have anything. Well, later that day, I come back through because it was time for ice water. This was the summer. And she's right there. I come down, working around. I said, come here, baby girl, remember me? And I gave her $3. And then we come back around because I had Tanya with me. Because I told Tanya about her story, and Tanya says, turn around. Tanya went and gave her $1. And her uncle had to accept it for her. Well, this is her story, according to Uncle. At 13, she witnessed her mother being murdered by her father. and her father committing suicide right in front of her. Right in front of her. She was a ward of the state in a mental place until she turned 18. When she turned 18, for some damn reason, they let her go. They released her. And the only person that could help take care of her was this uncle who's on the streets and addicted to dope. So guess who else is also addicted to dope? The last time I saw her, her name is Anna. The last time I saw her, she was at the Bunny in front of my room almost, digging in the trash can. I'm sorry, I gave her $10. I hear him down there yelling. He's trying to get his tent. Like he just needs to go buy a tent. He won't do it. Until somebody focused almost purely on themselves. It's that man right there. I talk to his daughter more than he does. And it's sad. It's real sad. Well, I admit, what? No, no, no. Said maybe somebody should call the girls to schools and install Lindy's school to get her in a group home after school. There have to be day programs and things like that in the area.
None of us said that. That's bullcrap, Ashley. You may have read a comment, but we didn't say that.
I didn't have to tell anybody shit. It was on speakerphone. Everybody heard it. So do not go there. I'm doing the best I can by my children. We're at least coming up a little bit. And people are pissed about that. One, we haven't lied about any money. Any at all. I'm not going to fucking prison for fraud, okay? No. I ain't lying about no fucking money. Sorry. I don't care what you think. They know about both bank accounts. Neil's job, my check, Lindy's check. Laura does not get a check. And for you naysayers, we've been to court 3 times. They determined she is not needy enough, or she's just not, her needs are not high enough to qualify her as being disabled, even though she is diagnosed as autistic. And yes, she was diagnosed September 2013 at Children's Hospital, Aurora, Colorado, at the age of 2 and 1 month. Okay, 25 months. You wouldn't want to know Laura then. She would think some of her temperatures were bad now. Banging her head, screaming, hollering, kicking. A little bitty thing doing this violently, on the floor violently. And they observed this at Children's. I knelt down next to her and I started trying to soothe her and just talk calmly to her. And she kept screaming and screaming. I just kept calm and talking to her. And she would not let me touch her. You do not, don't touch her. Don't touch her. We were in the CDU about 2 months later. It's a children's developmental unit. Somebody's calling. I'm going to answer right now. Call her back. Call you back, Diane. I'll call you back. But yeah. It's been a ride. It's been a ride. I'm sorry y'all don't like the way I parent. Sorry y'all don't like the way I do things. Everybody has their own way of doing things. I'm one of those parents from the wrong side of the tracks in Louisiana. I try to give my girls everything I can. I do give them attention, and Laura's even told you on video she sometimes give her too much. Sometimes she don't like me. hey, what'd you do? Because I'm bored. Hey, you're somebody to talk to. Come here. Lady will just talk. But Laura gets annoyed by it. And especially when it comes to, things like wearing clothes that are dirty and stuff like that. When we tell her don't do it, someone gets mad. Like, don't get mad at me. I was one that wore with the dirty sweater to school. She had clean clothes. Plenty of them. My kids have a lot of clothing, okay? Our problem is a lot of it's in storage. It is. And I'm not talking about our old storage. I'm talking about this new one that just been following us from motel to motel right now. And I honestly don't know where that storage room is. I know where our other one is that we've had for a while, but this one here, I don't know where the hell it is. Who knows? I have no clue. Yeah, you heard of it too, Brenda, huh? Yeah, so it's just, I do the best I can with my kids. I get agitated. I get frustrated. So, yeah, a lot of times with Laura, it does turn into a shouting match. And I try to hold back. I do. That kid, something in me just makes me want to scream at her, because she's screaming at me. And I hate her attitude.
Actually, no, you was egging it on last night, Ashley.
She has some issues. She's got a lot of hatred in her. She's got a lot of anger. I know a lot of it's got to be due to being in motels for too damn long. She barely remembers the apartment. And I know her living situation hasn't been the best. And when we got into the motel hole, we honestly couldn't get out because the damn weekly rent. We couldn't get out. This program we're in right now has saved us from that shit. We're getting out of this. They're actually looking for housing for us, which is great. I mean, and people get mad at that.
For the record, we've never been mad at that. We're
DHS,
happy that those girls have
food stamps,
a
stuff
place
like
to
that.
stay. We want better and more for them.
Everything. And yes, I gave them statements from eBay, from Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. Sure did. I get those emailed to me each month. I haven't even linked my bank account to Facebook yet, so I gotta do that. When I do that, that'll be fine. It'll be another thing I'll have to report. I'm not going to prison. Believe it or not, I am not a dishonest person. I don't try to hide money. I don't care about money. Money does not make the fucking world go round. I don't worship that almighty dollar. Y'all do. That's why somebody put in God we trust on it. God don't want nothing to do with money. Seriously. I got the Manson song in my head now. Yeah, Disposable Teens. That's a damn good one, my Manson. It's playing in my head now. You know what? I'm talking about that. You know what Laura does like? She likes karate. She got to take a school program. This was cool in her elementary school. They would pay for her for one semester, both semesters each year, for one class each semester of a little enrichment thing. One time it was chess, one time it was science club, which she did not really care for, and another time it was what was it? Shit. Oh, karate. Sorry, karate. She loved karate. She loved it. But then we heard a lot of lamenting from Lindy that Laura's going to kick her ass. Oh, she's going to beat me up. She's a white belt in karate. She knows how to hurt me. We had about 2 months of that shit. Because Lindy is afraid of Laura. I'm sorry, she is. And that's going to stop. Lindy knows she's old enough to be charged as an adult. She watches a lot of Law and Order. Don't ask why she loves that show. Always has since she's a little bitty. So, Law and Order it is. And that's how her mind works. If this happens, it's going to play out like an episode of Law and Order. Let's not go there. She has a lot of anxiety because of Laura. See, it used to be Lindy beating up Laura, hurting Laura. Hurting Laura. Random acts of violence is what they call them. Because Lindy would just snap and come unglued and try to choke her out. And things like that. You know what? Her psychiatrist knew. Her psychiatrist says, we have to report you to CPS. I was like, she goes, no, you're fine. She goes, you're doing what you do because we had to schedule Lindy immediately for children's for another psychological evaluation. She was then diagnosed with schizoaffective bipolar disorder. My kid was hallucinating. My kid was fucking hallucinating. Then I understood why she was talking about bunnies. The green bunny that was in the trash can was evidently a really bad one. And this character, Iodine. Iodine's been around since she was like 3. We know a lot about Iodine. He's bad. When he shows up, shit goes downhill quick. She gets that from her father. Okay? So not only are we dealing with autism, we're dealing with this. Autism takes a back burner quick. And believe it or not, she wants to stay with me. She knows she's safe with me. She knows I've got her back. In the end, I've got her back. She knows it. I've fought with that kid. I have fought with her and fought for her entire life. Neil has started to help me, here recently in the past like 4 or 5 years. He's really started. I've gotten more involved. Okay. Kind of forced him to at first, but I've gotten more involved, which is good because at Laura's elementary school, they had a watchdog program, which was, dads of great students, that's dogs, the watchdogs. He could sign up and volunteer. And Laura loved when Daddy came up there and volunteered and was involved. You know, he did that. They didn't have a program except for PTSA for me. And I'm like, no, I can't do it. I don't have that kind of energy. No, I can't do it. So, he at least did that, We try to do for our kids the best we can. And talking about Lindy's biological father, he hasn't seen her since she was 8 months old. I left him when she was 5 months old. I left him. My mom got me a U-Haul. Come down to Monroe. We packed it up with my brother, packed it up, went back up to Cross, Arkansas. Damn sure did. So I came up here without a dime in my pocket. I panhandled and hit churches and police stations from Cross, Arkansas to Lincoln, Nebraska to pick up my shit at Lindy's grandpa's house, Bill. God, he was a great guy. Vietnam vet. I loved Bill. I told him no matter what happened between me and his son, he always had access to Lindy. And he did until he died. And it was good. But she was real young when he died. She doesn't know nothing really about him. I hardly know about him. I don't know much, but I stayed a couple of days and then I got my way down to Longmont, Colorado, where Diane was. Then I worked Taco Bell for a little while, and they weren't paying me enough, especially the clothes. AutoZone offered me a lot more. Hey, I put in my 2 weeks. I'm done with Taco Bell. I mean, it was a driving job too. Commercial driver. Damn Skippy. Here we goes. From Rome, Ford Ranger. Shitty Ford Rangers. Oh man. I had all motor up to Plattsville. Oh man. Oh God. My old truck was on an angle. God, it was sad. Oh, it was just sad. It was fun though. And then I started working part-time at Waffle House to earn more money because I was living with a friend and I wanted to get my own apartment with Lindy. Mainly so we could have separate bedrooms because she liked to crawl all over me. She flops all over me. If I sleep with her now, she does the same thing. She'll have on top of me. The minute I lay down, she scoots right up next to me. She's mama. My kids and I are bonded well. We really are. They know to come to me. They know to come to me. They know I'll handle business. Somebody said once about I'm teaching them to advocate for themselves, but it's not advocate for themselves. Listen, when you have a kid that's disabled and needs special accommodations in school, you can't be there 24/7 to do that for them. You cannot do it. You can't be there to say, hey, my kid needs a sensory break. You can't do it.